All right, so Zach, what are we replying to her right now? We're just going to be like, hey, you want to get drinks?
What should I say? Should I just be like, hello, Rachel, how are you today? I was thinking...
Yes, he has to be Zach. She likes Zach. This is who Zach is. Let Zach be Zach.
All right, so you just...
How should we start this?
I think that's...
what you just said was
hello,
perfect.
Rachel, how are you today? I saw the video, yeah. And then you just say out loud what you're writing. And I think it's going to be great. Dude, he's gonna crush this.
This is going to be good.
On today's Pardon My Take, we have an awesome interview with Trevor Lawrence. Really cool guy. Great time with him out in Tahoe last week. We're going to talk some sports. We have the Home Run Derby coming up on Monday night. Real shame that Christian Yelich is not competing.
Damn shame.
Real shame. We had Wimbledon final. We had whatever that soccer tournament final was.
Yep.
We had the MLB Draft. We're going to do Who's Back of the Week. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of worst places to be when you're violently hungover. And then we're going to get Zach a date at the end of the show. In place of our Monday reading, it's going to be a Monday Zach responds to a DM on Instagram. So that should be fun. And guess what? It's all brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. And this is the most fun because now that we're getting closer and closer, we're starting to get some football ad reads. So DraftKings, get in the game. Best Ball is live at DraftKings. $15 million on the line with real stakes and real excitement. Best Ball is the biggest fantasy contest at DraftKings. We're talking a $15 million guaranteed prize pool with 2 millionaires being crowned for first and second place. Play season-long fantasy football the DraftKings way with Best Ball. There's no waiver wires, no roster management. You get bigger rosters, so injuries won't end your season. Just draft your team, and you're set. I did a Best Ball league last year. It's so much fun. You essentially just do your entire draft, and then you don't have to change your roster at all. Whoever you have, if you say you have 3 quarterbacks, whoever had the best game is automatically what scores for you that week. If a guy gets injured, doesn't matter. You have other guys in front of him. So it's a shot at winning a share of $15 million isn't enough to get you excited. Check this out. DraftKings is offering everyone a draft one, get one special. Your $20 entry fee scores you a bonus ticket. So download the DraftKings app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of the 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for all customers who enter the NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest to get a bonus ticket and get a shot at being crowned one of 2 millionaires only on DraftKings. Today is Monday, July 14th. I almost said Wednesday, boys. These days kind of run together when we don't have any big sports moments, but
it happens. We can mistake a Tuesday for a Friday.
Yeah, Tuesday for a Friday. We do have the Home Run Derby, and last we talked to you, we were finishing up Chill Week out in Tahoe, so we recorded early in the day on that Thursday, and it hadn't been finalized who was going to be in the Home Run Derby. It is now finalized. There is no Christian Yelich.
We did it. One more year of keeping our tongues out of each other's buttholes.
The sickos and perverts are besides themselves. And when I say sickos and perverts, I'm talking about one memes.
Yep, this is very, very disappointing to you memes. It was Jazz Chisholm, the last guy that they put in.
Jazz Chisholm, and then also
Olsen.
Yeah,
a good friend, Matt Olsen.
Was Acuna who got hurt, and then Olsen, or no?
Acuna is being replaced by Matt Olsen.
Yeah, by Matt Olsen,
both from the Braves.
Yes, we have friends in the show. We have Cal Raleigh, we have Matt Olsen,
James Wood. It's going to be a great home run derby. And you know what's great is it's good for the sport not to have people associate the home run derby with anilingus.
Yes, I'd agree. I also have a gift that was given to us that I would like to present to you guys.
Okay.
Ahead of the Home Run Derby.
Okay. Pretty cool. This truly is the best sports weekend of the year that we just went through. It was amazing. Oh, that's
we got
awesome jersey.
Hank, PFT, and I got Big Dumper signed jerseys. We got to put these up in. Maybe we just put them up in every room.
I love that.
Yeah. So we are going to be rooting for Cal Raleigh. The Big Dumper signed jerseys. This one's yours, PFT.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Big Dumper. Look at that.
Big Dumper.
Meme's response in the booth was they should be eating dumpers instead of this.
Oh, Memes. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Hank, here's your Big Dumper.
This is awesome.
Signed. So we got to put this up in the studio.
I think if Big Dumper wins, Memes, you got to show ass.
I just love that he actually signed it Big Dumper.
Yeah, that's great.
With an exclamation point. So he was happy to sign it.
This is
Big
great.
Dumper.
That's good for the sport. We got some bright young stars. But yeah, Big Cat, when you were introing the show, I just thought to myself, what a great sports weekend this was. We had the soccer thing, the tournament thing that was on a soccer field. We had
still don't understand. It was just clubs.
Club something. We had the World Cup of clubs. We had the baseball draft, which was very exciting.
Yep.
One thing I will say about baseball fans, though, they understand the assignment when it comes to just straight up booing the commissioner.
Yeah.
He went out there, he took 32 boos to the face, or how I think they went 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So he just got booed nonstop. And then, what a magical weekend. Wimbledon, which I watched 3 sets of.
Yeah, it was a great weekend.
Great sports weekend.
My
favorite weekend of the year.
Where do we want to start? I mean, are we all going to just bet Cal Raleigh to the only problem I have with Cal Raleigh in the home run derby is his dad is pitching to him. Now, his dad was a coach.
Yep.
An acclaimed coach. But I always get a little nervous about that.
Or Bryce Harper's dad did that a few years ago.
I would rather have it be the guy who pitches you batting practice every single day.
Because at some point, if it's your dad, he's going to enter the mindset of like, I can't let my son just tee off on me like this.
Not only that, but I do think that when it's your dad, I think his brother is catching, so that's very cool. Mm-hmm. But is it too cool?
It might be. The moment might be too special.
It's like, we're here. This is incredible. It's all gravy after that. No. Cal, we want you to win this thing.
But according to the Oedipus the complex?
Yeah.
The Oedipus complex, you should want to take your dad deep all day.
Yeah.
Right? Like that should be the thing that every man has inside them. Like I want to take my dad yards.
So maybe that will work. And then I think maybe sprinkle a little Matt Olson just because we'll just bet on our friends.
I'm going to sprinkle some James Wood too.
Okay.
James Woods.
Okay. Yeah, so then we have we also had for the All-Star game on Tuesday night, little bit of controversy. Max's Phillies were very upset that there was a late addition from the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
Max, you're being a baby about it.
The Miz.
He has 5 career games.
And how many strikeouts? Like 1 billion.
Way less than Christopher Sanchez and Ranger Suarez.
So that's who you're mad about?
Yeah, Christopher Sanchez, technically, it's a very stupid rule, but you cannot be replaced by a guy who's pitching on Sunday in like a MLB All-Star rule.
Okay.
Which is bullshit because the guy should still be recognized. They get bonuses. Like, that's unfair. But Ranger Suarez has a sub-2 ERA.
I know that for a fact now.
Yep, for a fact.
Yeah.
With 3 times the amount of starts as this Mizorowski guy. How do you possibly look at that and be like, this guy is more deserving than Ranger Suarez?
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
I don't
the same pop.
Yeah, I don't think deserving is the right word. I think it's,
Why? Since when is being deserving not a thing for All-Star games?
But I'm saying this move is not deserving because you're right. This guy only has what you said 5 starts. But he does throw the ball like a million miles an hour.
He's got
People want to tune in
and
trying to grow the game.
And people
Max,
want to watch
throw it.
Like this guy throws the ball so fast, so hard, and he's had a great start to his career.
Yeah,
I'm a Mizorowski guy. I don't even know how to say his name.
Not because the Brewers are right. They're good again.
Misery business.
Problem.
Whatever it is, this guy's fun to watch.
By the way, I just want to say as a side, for anyone who ever thinks that Max is like doing some type of bit, I can attest he's not because he was screaming about Ranger Suarez's ERA in the pool yesterday when we were hammered, and it was like way too loud for everyone around. He's like, he has a 1.94 ERA. So this is who he is all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
But who's going to tune in to watch Ranger Suarez over Misery?
Not me.
Not me.
Mizorowski he puts asses in seats.
I don't even think we're tuning in because we're going to be doing our home run derby.
That's right. But if I were to tune in, it would be because of Mizorowski.
Yeah. Dude, he's got a 2.81 ERA. That's pretty good.
Sounds
in
like
5 games.
Anti-Polish.
Suarez has a 1.94 in 13 games.
33 strikeouts.
Just admit-
yeah, it is. Listen, Max, it's the All-Star game. It's a popularity contest. They're trying to add someone. It's not a vote. So they're like, let's add the guy that will get a pop. That's what they're doing. You can't blame MLB for doing that. They're trying anything to get more eyeballs. They want a phenom in there. And guess
5
what?
starts is insane.
You can just root for him to be bad, and then we can all, and then you'll look.
I
even more
now
correct.
hate this guy.
Yeah.
I now want this guy to be the biggest bust in MLB history.
Yeah.
They also, in the All-Star game, they're going to have the automated ball strike system.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get robot umps for the first time in
Cool.
the All-Star game.
Cool. Wait, are the real umps going to be there?
I think they're going to be there, but they're going to use the AI system.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's our MLB, and then we had the draft,
The baseball draft.
which is always fun because it's like you draft a guy and then you have to hope that he'll sign.
Yeah, so the National,
Draft a high schooler and be like, please come take this money.
the Nats had the first overall pick. I think everybody expected they were going to go with a pitcher from LSU or they were going to go with Holiday.
Yeah.
And
There's another holiday.
They went with neither of the two. In fact, if you had bet on them this morning, I think one of them was like plus 200, the other was like plus 300, and the guy that they ended up drafting, Eli Willits, was in the any other player category.
Oh.
After there were like 7 players that they listed.
Oh.
So then I had to do a crash course on why I had to learn why in baseball you don't always draft the best guy if you have the first overall pick.
Because you partially need them to be able to sign.
It would help if the Nationals drafted a player who was not represented by Scott Boras.
Correct.
Who has just bent them over for the last 10 years repeatedly.
Correct.
So I think we drafted this guy because we're afraid of Scott Boras. And also because we had to pay
King
him-
stay king, Scott Boras.
King, big time king.
Yeah.
Like put that pelt on your wall, Scott. But apparently you draft a player because you have a set allotment of money that you can give as signing bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take a guy first overall that was projected to go 8th, 9th, or 10th overall,
He'll be like, yeah.
then you can pay him less money, less than the $11 million
Yeah.
that was slotted. And then you'll have more money later on to entice high school kids to come play for you instead of them saying, no, thanks, I'd rather go to college.
Yeah.
That's my general understanding of why you don't always take the
Makes sense
best
to
player.
me.
Weird system you got there, baseball.
Yeah, it is a little weird. And there's like 50 rounds.
Yeah, and then I saw who the Phillies got, and the first thing that went through my mind when I saw who the Phillies got
I think we all thought this.
was the fucking Howie did it again.
Yeah.
Like, this is a classic Eagles move. You got one of the best pitchers in baseball that fell to you.
And did he have a game in College World Series where he gave up no hits?
Yeah, that was a complete game no hitter.
He had
19 strikeouts.
No hitter.
Yep.
That's right.
Correct.
He gave up no hits.
That is correct.
Yeah.
This one player pitched 9 innings.
It is funny.
9 strikeouts.
In baseball, it's like, all right,
19.
College World Series no hitter. That's a memorable one. A holiday. The guy who did the Coke celebration at third base. Those are pretty much the stories.
Yep.
That's our MLB draft recap. It's good. We crushed it. Do you guys want to talk about Wimbledon?
Sure.
Sinner won, and he's a cheater.
Sinner is a
And
cheater.
it's bullshit.
He's
Because Djokovic would have won.
People forget that Sinner cheated, got caught,
Yep.
got put back in. Alcaraz won the first set, and then you know what? I'm just going to go full on ESPN for this segment. Just pretend this is the NBA Finals. Alcaraz needed to step up in the third set.
Yeah.
He didn't step up.
No, he didn't have the heart. I also think that if you take out all, I'm counting this as Djokovic's 25th major because he played Sinner better than Alcaraz played Sinner, and Sinner is a sinner and he's a cheater. So therefore, ipso facto, Djokovic is the GOAT 25th major Grand Slam championship.
That's incredible.
Yeah, don't you agree?
It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah. Did you guys see the long report about how LeBron is basically being left in the dark by the Lakers? Because it was pretty awesome.
So they told Luka that the team was being sold,
There was a couple stories. Yeah, that was the big one.
but
And
they
then
did not tell LeBron.
They did not tell LeBron the team was being sold. They also had a meeting after the season ended that was Pelinka, JJ Redick, Luka, and Luka's agent. And LeBron was not invited. And it was basically a meeting talking about who they want, who Luka wants to play with. Essentially, LeBron, you no longer get to do these things that you've done for your entire career, which made sense at the time. But I feel like this is heading for. I don't think LeBron's playing for the Lakers next year.
This feels
I do
like
not.
It feels like a move that they knew that was going to piss LeBron off. They
Correct.
knew he was going to find out about it.
But it also makes sense because they have Luka. They have to start building the team around Luka. Like LeBron deserves any way that he wants to go out because of what he's done in the NBA and how long he's been, so great. But if you're the Lakers, you can't just let him like hold you hostage for the last couple of years of his career and not try to build a winner around Luka. And he's an expiring contract for the first time in his career this year.
Yeah, and Drake covered up his LeBron tattoo with an SGA tattoo.
Really?
You see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I used to say it was the high school jersey that LeBron wore. He covered it up with like a shitty SGA thing. It looks terrible, but it also feels like something that Drake did just to piss LeBron off.
Yeah, that's a change.
So
that's because LeBron danced to Kendrick's
5.
Not Like Us.
He went to the pop out.
Yeah, he went
5
to Pop
times.
Out. Wow. What a beef. Great weekend in sports.
Tough offseason.
What a great weekend in sports.
If Drake covered up my tattoo on his arm, I'd be like, thank you, Drake.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, it does feel like it's maybe over for LeBron in Los Angeles.
But where?
Cleveland?
But where? That's the problem. Where? What if the league retired him? No, I mean he'll obviously play somewhere. Yeah, I feel like it has to be Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He can't add another jersey.
No.
If he does that, that's weird.
Destroy the legacy.
It would.
That makes his legacy ratio really bad.
Oh, his legacy ratio would be tanked.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What other big stories happened this weekend? Is there something going on with golf?
Yes.
People pissed about the Scottish Open?
The
or
Scottish
something?
Open.
Were people pissed, golf guy, Hank?
People were pissed?
About the greens or something? I just saw like Rory was mad, then Scotty was mad. I don't know.
Scotty was missing putts. He had some very funny reactions. Like he literally had one where he was shaking his fist. Like,
Okay.
I don't know.
Rory-
I think when pro golfers play bad, they might lash out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or amateur golfers.
Yeah. Any
Yeah.
golfers.
But Gotterup won.
Good for him.
Gotterup. I think he might be an AWL.
Really?
I think he might be.
Let's go.
So shout out to Gotterup.
Maybe hit him with
Got her done.
hit him with a DM, Zach. Get your DM warmed up before the end of the show when we DM this chick. Hit up Gotterup right now.
I can do that.
Yeah. And just hit him up and be like, AWL, question mark. Just feel how it goes. That'd be devastating if he wasn't. Yeah, there's really no sports going on.
Not a lot of sports going on. There was a Katie Taylor-Serrano fight.
Yep.
Katie Taylor won again.
Okay.
It was a good fight. They just punched each other in the face for... I don't like the 2-minute rounds, though.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
agree.
that. It doesn't give you enough time to get in the flow.
Yeah. There was the jockey race. That was awesome.
Jockey race was great.
Do we have the TV? The TV's not even on. I was going to say, the jockey race was sick. What was that,
Jockey race was
Peru?
elite.
Yeah. Those guys were so slow in this. And I mean, they're running in, like, if you ever been on a racetrack, the mud is so much deeper than you realize.
But their tiny little legs.
their tiny little legs.
It was the most adorable race I've
We
ever
need to
seen.
have that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see them try to eat a hot dog and run 100 yards.
Ooh.
That'd be
When's
good.
that video coming out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We did do that
We did
out in
do that.
Tahoe.
Yeah. And we crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got anything else? This is the worst week in sports.
All right, one for who's back.
Should we just go to
It's
who's
sports.
back?
We can
We're
just
gonna
go
do
to
a great
who's
Mount
back,
Rushmore. I will say too, Trevor Lawrence is the man. I think we found that out. That, like, whenever we interview someone we haven't interacted with before, we're always a little nervous. Like, does he get it? He got it, and he's the man.
He is the man. Oh, at the actual Tahoe, the American Century Championship, we had Pavelski,
Yeah, Badger.
former San Jose Shark.
Badger.
Pavelski won. John Smoltz, I think, came in second place.
Yep.
Taylor Twellman.
Jake Owen was battling.
Rich Eisen came in last for men.
Yep. Marty Fish came in,
Top 10, I think.
top 10.
54 points.
Charles Barkley played well on Friday.
Yeah, he did.
I think he shot, a 37 or a 38 on the front nine?
Yeah. So it's a very fun tournament.
Rob Mack did not beat Charles Barkley.
Not even close.
Not even close.
We Tahoe's the best. It's not real life.
No.
It's just not real life.
It's not.
Even seeing it on TV, I was watching the tournament today, and I was like, watching it on TV doesn't do justice how preposterous of a place that is.
Right.
Like, you can see it on TV, and you're still like, if you're there, you feel like you're in a different planet.
Max and I went to on a boat on Saturday, and we found a lagoon that had essentially looked like you were in the Caribbean. That's how clear the water was. Actually, we could talk about that, Max, once he gets this figured out. We have a question for you guys. All right, go. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Scram.
Beat it.
All right, so here's a question before we do the who's back in Mount Rushmore.
Hate Max.
Have you guys... Yeah, Max is the worst. He's the worst. He was screaming about Ranger Suarez in the bar, and there was like kids around.
That's really
Like, what the fuck, dude?
really inappropriate.
Ranger Suarez has a 1.94 ERA. Have you guys ever seen, and this is maybe going to make Max and I seem like not boat guys, and I'm fine with that. Have you guys ever seen a grill on a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Akon.
All the time?
No. I think I've seen it precisely one time.
Okay. All right. So it's not. It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times.
Okay.
There's boats that come kind of with it. It's not set up all the time, but you can catch it
they
easily.
did the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in this beautiful Tahoe lagoon having a great day, and Max and I, and it was like a bunch of us, and Max and I were just locked in on watching another man grill. And we were like to the point where all the women on the boat were like, dude, what are you guys looking at? We're like, we're looking at this grill. Like, what, he's grilling steak, he's doing it. To the point where I got drunk enough that I just jumped in the water and I swam over and I complimented their grill, and they just started feeding me food.
Just tossing in the like.
Oh, it wasn't your
I was like,
boat?
no.
Oh.
No, it was another guy who's parked next to us.
Like you were a walrus that
Correct.
came up?
100%. I didn't get out of the water. They were just Max watched this whole thing.
Yeah.
They were putting the food. They were my best friends now.
I was mesmerized by the grill.
Yeah.
It had like a little stick that you like twisted into this attachment on the
on
boat,
the outboard, yeah.
and it just looked like a little tailgate grill.
Yeah.
That I mean, there was some great smoke coming out of there.
Great smoke.
We had fragrances coming from across the lake.
And it wasn't like hot dogs and, it was steak.
Like Max was
Cooking
like Pepe Le Pew on the boat.
Dude, that's
Little
exactly
hot
what
dog.
we-
There was a lot of women that were also on that boat, and me and Big Cat just couldn't stop looking at the grill.
They were booty shaking. We're like, we
Yeah.
don't even notice these women. It's the grill. I just want to say that's probably the height of coolness is parking a boat in a lagoon and busting out a grill and cooking steaks.
It's a strong move, and I think most boats don't have it because you can't have a fire on a boat. If
Right.
a boat catches fire, you're fucked.
He had the little propane, and
It was so cool.
it was so cool. And like I said, I went over and I was being honest. I was like, I love you guys. Yeah, no, I said I was gonna go over like a seal, and I was like, I love your guys' grill. They're like, you guys want some food? I was like, yes, I do. And then
he just started throwing meat into the water.
Yeah.
Big Cat was just catching it.
And then I
Chumming
almost,
it?
I
Yeah.
almost drowned because I was very drunk and I was trying to chew while swimming. Not a great combo.
No.
All right, that was big. That was pretty much the biggest sports weekend story there was. The guy with the grill, who didn't recognize us, so he's not even going to hear this. But that guy rocks. It's just the height. I don't know how you can get better than that.
That's a good boat.
Yeah,
That's a great boat
Great
feature
boat.
to have.
Great fucking boat. I still don't really understand how it works. Still kind of blows my mind.
I also don't understand why more boats don't have grills because
Yes.
you're surrounded by water. So if it does catch fire, okay, you got water.
It's also, you never have to get off your boat if you have a grill.
Yeah.
You have everything there.
Just
Yeah,
live
he-
at sea.
Yeah, he was like, he was doing a great job chefing it up, and he was just washing his hands in the water in between each course. So, all right, that was a boring story, but there was not a lot of sports.
I watched another documentary about the Titan sub guy.
Oh yeah, wait, which one?
I'm starting to come around on that guy.
Listen, he had a vision.
He had a vision.
He was gonna do it.
And he just said, fuck it. And then he knew that the sub wasn't going to work, but he also didn't want to ask his investors for more money. And he was like, fuck it, I'm just going down.
Yeah, I don't know if I only watched one of the two I think that are out there, but I think the moment when everyone in his company was like, hey, this is a really bad idea, and then he's like, all right, well, you just don't work for me anymore. That was like, this guy kind of rocks.
Anybody that would say, hey, you know that giant crack that we just heard? I think maybe we should look at the hull and see if it's still operable. He goes, you just don't have an explorer mentality.
Yeah. He just
fired.
He just fired everyone who had who thought of a little bit of health and safety.
Yeah, you're not DTS. You're not down to sub.
You're out of here.
Also,
all right.
the fact that he named it the Titan and then went to the Titanic, and then they asked him on the CBS. By the way, here's how you know how badly things got fucked up with the Belichick CBS Sunday Morning thing.
Yes.
They interviewed this guy
Yes.
on CBS Sunday Morning, and they asked like all the relevant questions about safety. And the guy was like, yeah, I do see some irony in the fact that we're taking it on a mission to see a ship that they said God himself could not sink, and then it sank. But I'm telling you, this sub, God himself actually couldn't sink this one.
Not only that, the CBS guy got on the sub.
Yeah.
He went down with him.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You're absolutely right. The Jordan is actually, she's better than the Titanic.
She's better than, for
She's
sure.
way better than the Titanic. Right, Hank?
Way better.
Way better than the Titanic. Okay. Let's do Who's Back of the Week, then we'll do our Mount Rushmore. Then we have an awesome interview with Trevor Lawrence. Before we get to Who's Back of the Week, game time. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute, Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. They even get exclusive zone deals. You let them choose your seats within a given set of zones, and you get huge savings in return. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. If you're in Chicago, you can get 10% off zone deals for the Cubs at home on Sunday, July 20th versus the Red Sox. Just look for zones 29 through 32 on the Game Time app. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create an account. Use code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code PMT for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Truly. Truly Unruly is the high-alc hard seltzer that drinks light but parties hard. Truly Unruly is a hard seltzer that breaks all the rules with 8% ABV. It hits hard but still tastes amazing. Comes in 4 fresh flavors: Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, Citrus Crush, Strawberry Smash. The Truly hard seltzer taste you love, the high-alc unruliness you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer. Pardon my take. Get unruly. We were getting unruly in Tahoe. Strawberry Smash, my personal favorite. So Truly hard seltzer, taste you love, the high-alc unruliness you're looking for. 8% ABV, 100% delicious. It's the official hard seltzer. Pardon my take. Get unruly with Truly today. Okay, Henry, who's Back of the Week?
Who's Back of the Week is Derek Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
UFC fight Saturday night. I was on a bachelor party, so it was like, the last fight of the night. Big underdog, Derek Lewis. Most electric press conferences. TKO'd him in the first round. Big underdog. And then, we ended up watching all of his greatest hits of post-game interviews. Like, he's one of the funniest ever.
Hot balls.
Yeah. But he was on the phone with Trump right away, like right before Rogan interviewed him. And then he got off. He said, "What Trump say?" And he just goes, "USA in this hoe."
Dude, he's electric.
So funny.
Yeah. So funny. You watched the whole UFC card?
Yeah.
How was the bachelor
Give
party?
us the whole recap.
Bachelor party was good. I lost every bet until that one.
Horse racing is tough. You were in Saratoga.
Well, no, horse racing was horse. I'm talking about the UFC card. Horse racing and UFC fight betting is pretty similar.
Yeah, horse racing.
You just kind of hope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit it and hope.
Yeah, hit it and hope.
Horse racing. Saratoga's great.
It's
bachelor party.
It's
It's a perfect place for a bachelor party. Feels very old school.
Yes.
Just go in, tailgate, bring coolers, go in and out. Great time.
It's a great place because it's Saratoga and Lexington are the two places you go when you know there's a horse weekend, because you'll like be in line for coffee and people will be talking about the races. Like it takes over the town. That's what I love about it.
I feel like that's where old football coaches go when they retire too.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to go to
Parcells.
the track every single day.
Wait, so what? Give us the recap of the UFC card. This is our UFC expert Henry Lockwood.
That was really the notable wise. Like, I'm trying to, go through my memories. There wasn't much else other than I was losing every fight.
Okay. Any other big knockouts? Any other big storylines?
They kept showing the commercial for Max Holloway next week, and I was like, "Oh, is this coming up tonight?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, that's next week." Fuck.
Okay.
I'm excited for that fight though.
But so you're hooked.
Who's he fighting?
Covington?
Okay. Kobe Covington?
No. Who's
No?
the guy that was at Beer Games? Poirier.
Oh, Dustin Poirier is the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Max Holloway.
So you're in for next week. So will we have a recap on next Monday's show?
Yes. Of that fight.
Michael Chandler was the one who was at Beer Games.
Yes.
by the way.
Got it.
Oh, Michael Chandler.
But is he fighting Michael Chandler or is he fighting Dustin?
He's fighting Poirier.
He's fighting Poirier. Poirier's also the man. Louisiana guy.
Yep.
Is
I
your
like
recap next weekend going to be just as good as this one?
Probably, maybe worse.
Well, the big recap was you saw a commercial.
No, Derek Lewis was
Yeah.
the recap.
No,
Derek Lewis was the recap.
The recap was he gives great press conferences, and then I watched all his press conferences, which is, that's a great recap.
Oh, good job, Hank. You are now. I think Henry Lockwood, UFC expert, would be a good golf guy. UFC, you're a niche sport guy.
Well, because UFC fans are going to get so mad.
Oh yeah. Well, golf guys get mad too.
They do,
So it's perfect. We'll just get you in those. Maybe WNBA. We'll throw WNBA in there.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, I got that one on lockdown.
You don't want. You have some takes on that.
No, I don't want to have takes on that.
Okay, all right.
I don't. I like my job.
Okay. All right, PFT, your who's back of the week?
My who's back of the week is Uno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uno is back. The card game. So apparently, one casino in Vegas is going to be bringing Uno to their card tables.
Yep.
So they're going to have 3 different versions. They're going to have Uno Golf. They're going to have Uno Teams, where you play teams of 2. And then Uno Show 'em No Mercy, which is a bunch of cards, and you win by getting rid of all your cards or by knocking all the other players off the table. But it's going to be a thing called Uno Social Clubs, which is going to be awesome because I feel like there are going to be people that go to Vegas that have never played the standard table games.
Yeah.
That go to Uno and they just absolutely dominate. There's going to be some rookies that dominate.
Here's my only question, and I can't say I've played Uno a lot recently, but is it one of those games, kind of like Monopoly, where if you played by the actual rules, it would just take forever?
It can take a long time, yeah.
I hate those. Because, like, have you guys ever had that moment where you've had to play Monopoly with someone who actually plays by all the rules, and it literally will never end?
It's not nearly as bad as Monopoly.
Right, but it's
Monopoly
still
can take like
days. Yeah.
Uno-
Uno's also, I think.
No, I don't think Uno can take longer than like 30 minutes.
Even if you play by all the rules, it's still a manageable game.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
for
should
sure.
we should do a live stream of Uno, like the World Series of Poker.
Yeah.
World Series of Uno.
Yeah.
I bet people would watch that.
That was my who's back of the week was World Series of Poker, because I don't know if you guys saw, but I don't understand the poker world, but I do like anyone who's causing a ruckus. And this guy, William Cassaff, I believe is his name, the British guy. Have you seen any of these clips? He essentially he got banned from all World Series of Poker events for the rest of the year.
That rocks.
He finished 33rd. I think he won like $300,000, but there was like this big controversy of guys calling clock on him, and he was talking shit to people. He also got a penalty for calling a guy a bitch. I'm in on all.
That's cool.
But this is a problem. From everything I've read, and this is kind of like Hank's UFC, I read maybe 8 to 10 tweets. So I'm pretty much an expert. I feel like the World Series of Poker is going to do the opposite thing that they should do. They should embrace this guy, because these type of people, and like the Phil Hellmuth, like or who was the guy? Mattisau? Was that the guy who would yell at people?
Hellmuth was annoying.
Hellmuth is annoying. I think Mike the Mouth.
Okay.
Mouth Mattisau, whatever. This is old school poker talk. But you need personalities. You need people that are aggravating. You don't need people who are robots who are playing by an algorithm and just going through it. And he's British.
And at least he plays hands. He just doesn't turn in all his hands.
Well, so this is the other thing. He didn't show up. He showed up an hour late the last 2 days, and people were like, why would you do that? Because he's just giving away big blinds. He's like, I wanted to get sleep. I'd only slept 2 hours, and he's like, I just got a better payout because I gave a little donation, and then when I showed up, I was like, a few people were eliminated, and I was higher up in the standings. So he's a bad boy.
I like that.
He's a big time bad
Poker
boy.
needs a bad boy.
Yeah, and he was arguing with, I guess, you can call clock on someone, and then if you get the clock called on you, you get a strike, and then if you get like a couple strikes, the clock then becomes 10 seconds as you have just time to make a decision.
I think
it's crazy.
I
That's
think
preposterous.
This is one of those things where if one guy does it, it's good to have a bad boy. But if everybody played by that same standard, then it would just completely suck.
But he is, from everything I've read, again, 8 to 10 tweets, kind of an expert. He's the only one. Everyone else is a robot algorithm who plays the mincies.
Yeah.
They fold everything. They only play the hands that are like statistically guaranteed. It's not poker. I want to watch some swagger. I want to watch some bluffing. I want to watch some table talk, some shit talking.
I missed the World Series of Poker back in the day when they had the guy that just wore the reptile glasses.
Moneymaker.
No,
Fossil
the
Man.
Fossil Man.
Yeah.
Just rocked the reptile glasses
Yeah.
at the table.
Yeah, Fossil Man was awesome. One of those guys, Moneymaker, one of them did something. Well, no, maybe they didn't. Poker guys.
They might have.
Yeah, they're either way, I think I stand with this guy because I saw enough positive. Hey, he's not doing anything wrong. There's a couple negative, but I just ignored those.
Cassaff.
Yeah,
is his name.
William Cassaff. He's a British guy.
Yeah, I say free Cassaff.
Yeah, he hadn't slept at all. He was going to. They even said that they're like, haven't you slept like 4 hours in the last 3 days? And like, do you really think that you should be trying to make these arguments with the casino staff, and he's like, listen to me, I'm locked in as I could ever be. He's just going a mile a minute.
I'm going
I think
to.
he might have been having like a little bit of a breakdown, but that made it interesting.
I am not. I'm going to boycott the rest of the World Series of Poker this year.
And all the satellite tournaments.
And I would have watched every single second of it.
Yeah.
When is it over?
Never.
Is it still going on?
It's still, yeah.
All of
Well,
July.
Let me see.
Okay.
World Series of Poker.
I'm implementing a self boycott.
All right, hold on. I'm going to tell you how many people we got left. Because then they just sit there and they fold and they fold and they fold and they fold. All right, filibuster real quick while I find this.
I wonder if Phil Ivey's in. Is he still in? Does he play
No.
poker? He's out?
Ethan one
beat
man.
him, yeah.
1 month trial. Ethan outlasted him.
That's nice.
Yeah. Payout calculator. This is their website sucks.
Okay, no, this is part of
He
my
lost to
boycott.
2 BBs, Queen, Jack, King.
Who? What?
Damn.
I don't know. I enjoy. I don't follow poker at all, but I
got rivered?
enjoy seeing when our people work there and they do these breakdowns of their hands, which make no sense to me.
He got rivered. Sounds
But
like
it's very funny just hearing poker guys do poker talk. It's like, yeah, I had a good hand, but then I got 2 BBs versus 6 and a queen, and the river flushed me out.
Oh,
sounds like he caught the turn.
nothing
yeah.
like that. Yeah, that was part of it. He lost on a bad hand, I think. I don't fucking know.
I actually think that hearing people describe their poker beats might be more boring than hearing people describe their dreams.
Oh yeah.
What about
the reason I can't get enough of it.
What about someone describing shot by shot their hole?
That's a pretty bad one.
I love that stuff.
Yeah. That's pretty bad unless you've played that course.
Yep.
Because then you get to be
And
like,
you can visualize it.
yeah. Then you respond with, well, when I was on that hole, I remember that tree.
Oh, it's a great par.
Yeah.
All right, I can't find it. Whatever. It's still going on, and it's going to go on forever, and it's never going to end. But free William Cassav.
Sure, yeah.
Zach, your Who's Back of the Week.
My Who's Back of the Week is going to be Counter-Strike cases, specifically opening them.
Yep.
After a couple of weeks ago, Nate Shot Tim Tatman went about 3,200 cases in a row without pulling a gold item. So they decided, okay, what we'll do is we'll
How
just
much
go
money is that?
This is always. I love your Who's Backs because I try to take in as much, but I already have a million follow-up questions. But keep going.
From my understanding, from what you've said already, it sounds like something happened to Tim the Tatman that made him look like a loser.
Okay, so this is no loser activity. These are all big winner activity. Well, great fun activities, good activities with the boys. Okay. So on a redemption arc, Nate Shot, Tim the Tatman, Oni Pixel, XQC, Aero CS3, Sparkles, and TDMH Jesus. That's the 6-man who competed in it. I did mostly watch Nate Shot's stream, but they went CS:GO case unboxings, $590,000 in cases they unboxed.
Okay.
Unprecedented territory is what we're approaching there.
What is it unbox?
It's card breaking, but a video game.
What do you mean?
Okay.
It's basically like buying a pack of cards
inside of a game,
and they're just called cases.
Sounds like a lucrative hobby.
And then what do you do when you get one that's good?
So the thing is, there's a marketplace. So in these cases, you're looking for. So there's different levels, right? So like white, light blue, blue, purple, pink, red, gold, like on a scale.
Yeah.
And then also there is like the wear of the item comes into play. So like factory new or like heavily worn.
Wait,
so
but
like,
these are in the game.
These are skins in game, yes.
But you
for
can
the
get
weapons.
one that's not necessarily mint.
Yeah,
You're
100%. Yes.
Do you send it off to get graded, or it tells you when you
It tells you there's a decimal point system where it tells you how heavily worn this item is. Usually you want to go for the least worn, want to go factory new, but sometimes when they're really worn, they start to change colors. It's a whole thing. It gets a little vast.
And when I said loser about Tim the Tatman, I should probably rephrase. I liked him a lot, but it's very funny when he's doing something and then he gets sad. I think it's kind of like people that watch us when our teams lose. Like watching the Dallas Cowboys and Tim the Tatman lose a game. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. By the way, just as a quick break, update, 24 players are left in the World Series of Poker.
Okay.
And that update came from Zach, who has a mic in front of him, but texted me.
That was a wrong call. I should have just got the mic on.
My computer just popped up and said 24 players are left, and I had to think, what are we talking? Oh, yeah, World Series of Poker. All right, back to this.
But on the Tim and Tatman note there, he did pull the best item of the unboxing. He pulled a sticker worth $26,000.
Wow.
So all right, dumb it down for me. Very famous streamer guys unboxing cards inside of a game, failed a lot, lost a lot of money, then got one awesome card. They
did end up losing quite a bit of money, about 80% of the return. But it was awesome just because it was the biggest case opening of all time. And it was like, it's more so about the journey, right? It's about watching the ebb and flow of the case openings. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah. So how long was the case opening?
This one, I think, went for like 10 or 11 hours.
Oh, wow.
I believe so.
And they're just doing it rapid fire?
Just ripping cases. One guy goes about an hour. Another guy goes. We're looking for golds. We're looking for AKs. AK, please.
What's an AK?
AK-47.
Okay.
It's
What about the knives?
weapon.
I thought the knives are good too.
Yes, if you pull a gold, you can get gloves or knives. Nice little cram bit action. There's quite a few knives that go. And these, it does sound, I see where you're coming from, but like a lot of these skins can go for like hundreds of thousands, if not like millions of dollars.
No, I'm not judging this. I'm more trying to follow along.
And they are skins. But
It's a video game card break.
Yeah.
even,
Do you know what the most valuable thing ever pulled out of one of these packs was?
I don't know off the top of my head what it was, but I do know it was roughly around $1.2 million in my research earlier. I am new to skins as well. I just enjoy watching the streams of the case openings.
Got it.
And they broke it's a fictitious record, but it's the biggest case opening ever, world record.
Okay.
Okay. So who's back?
I would say Nate Shot's back because he went 3,200 cases without getting any golds,
It's like
and then he got
the
the
lottery ball.
Yo.
Got it.
People in the wild. Listen, we need more people in the wild asking us about memes lottery ball because that was fun.
It's kind of crazy.
There was a lot of people asking, will he ever get it? All right, good. Who's back? What memes did you appreciate that? Means people care.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at it at all.
Are you going to be taking their advice?
I do take some people's advice.
Did anyone give you a number?
No numbers. People DM me numbers.
Well, so what was their advice if they didn't give you a number?
Just get it.
Oh, that's good
That's
advice.
pretty good advice.
Just pick the right number, memes.
That's really
It's
good
really
advice.
not that hard.
Yeah, mainly people just DM it.
Just think, what would Nate Shot do? He lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is that correct?
he lost several tens of thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands of dollars. But the journey got him to the point where he got the sickest skin case.
He didn't get the sickest. He was just there for the biggest unboxing.
Oh,
He did spend about.
So Nate Shot, if we're doing the same, it's just like Hank got it.
He
And
lost a
Memes
bunch
got
of
to
money on
watch.
the blackjack table, but then you got to watch me win a bunch of money on the blackjack.
Got it.
Got it,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Which
So-
is probably fun. Yeah, that's a great feeling.
yeah, that does. That's what
When,
memes is gonna
when you lose a lot and then you watch one of your friends win, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
sick.
But again, that's his job, though.
Yeah, he's
Like,
getting
people,
paid.
people are watching it.
And he's
Yes.
hanging
Yeah.
with the boys.
All with the boys. He did spend roughly around $95,000 and made back $9,300.
Okay.
But he's with the boys.
He's with the boys. When are you gonna start streaming?
I don't have the. I run into a lot of dead air. I don't have the capability of constant. Does that make sense? Is that
Talking?
yes.
We can get you going.
Yeah. I think you're gonna start streaming.
I think there'll be good chat for you.
I think we're gonna start you streaming.
Supportive chat.
I've been telling him since he started on PMT that we got to get him streaming.
We're gonna get you
We're
streaming.
gonna play the Marvel Rivals.
You know what?
We're
Maybe
gonna-
Zach. Maybe what we'll do is
football.
we'll play some college football. You could play with me, and then you could see that it's really not hard to stream.
I appreciate the invitation. I think that could be fun.
Yeah, you get your feet wet. It's not. It's. I mean, the chat's gonna be ruthless, but who cares? It's like you
No,
have fun
the
with
chat
them.
will. The
chat
chat will
will be-
fucking love.
Yeah,
that.
but you know how it will happen. It will eventually.
No.
It flips so quick, Max. It flips so
No,
quick.
no.
You know that. You know that.
No, the chat is going to love you.
Zach, what are your top 3 video games?
All time, probably Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, and then I'm going to go Pandemic Warzone with my 3 rounded out.
Okay. Which one of those would be best to stream?
Call of Duty.
Marvel Rivals.
Warzone.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals.
Rivals.
I
I
think.
want to see. I
We've
want to see
already
you get
the
pub
Rivals
style.
is already a thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Like,
Smurfed. Yeah.
I want to get Sharknado all up in your ass.
I also heard that Memes is great at college football as well.
Yes.
Great
he
at Call
is.
of Duty, too.
And Hank's in the COD tournaments, I heard.
Yeah.
A couple of those.
Are
With the
you?
big
Yeah.
boys.
Got a double kill.
I played with Optic, yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, should we do our Mount Rushmore? Let's do our Mount Rushmore. Okay, before we get to Mount Rushmore, this is an ad by BetterHelp. Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global work force experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. To battle stress, most of us can't wave goodbye to work, but we can start small with a focus on wellness. So we've talked about it on this show. PFT and I have both seen therapists. It's really good just to talk to someone. Even if you don't think you have something right this second, talking out your problems is really, really helpful because you think that, I'll talk out my problems to my coworkers or my significant other. Sometimes you got to talk to someone who is completely removed from the situation and you feel a lot better. So with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally, and it works with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/PMT. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PMT. We're also brought to you by our friends at Hey Dude. We're wearing them all week out in Tahoe. We were kicking back with the boys. We were hopping flights all summer long. One thing's for sure, Hey Dude shoes are coming with you. They're the ultimate travel companion. Easy to pack, easy to slip on and off at the airport. I know this from experience. I was packing them. They go right in there. They're the last thing you have to pack. And so light, you'll forget you're even wearing them no matter where your destination is. Make sure you're always arriving in Hey Dude country. Easy on, breathable, and so lightweight, you'll forget you're even wearing them. Built for boat rides, backyards, bar hangs. They're perfect for wherever the summer takes you. So whether you're in Tahoe, Toledo, Tallahassee, or just chilling in your own backyard, you're always just one pair away from Hey Dude country. Personal plug, I wore them on a boat yesterday in Tahoe. Incredible boat shoes. Incredible boat shoes. Hey Dude, they are the best. Head to heydude.com/barstool and gear up for your next trip. Trust us, you're going to want these along for the ride. Okay, let's do Mount Rushmore. Okay, Mount Rushmore time. It is 11-8. So Memes and Max, PFT and Hank both have 11. Their teams have 11. Zach and I are still looking for our first win of the season. We're still just desperately looking for that. We're in third with 8. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of worst places to be when violently hungover.
Steve Wozniacki, by the way, the king of Mount Rushmore, maybe the lowest vote received of all time.
Steve Wozniak?
Kornacki?
Kornacki.
Yeah.
He said that, though.
I said it was going to be, we were going to lose.
He called that.
Yeah, but
you guys kept trying.
You were way off in your prediction.
No,
You're giving
What?
us
And you started out, you're like,
6%.
You're like, I think I know how these things typically play out.
you are.
That's right.
Yes, because I said I was going to lose.
You sounded very arrogant, Max.
How do I sound arrogant by saying that we were going to lose and then we lost?
That is correct.
What are you upset about?
You diminished me and Hank's Mount Rushmore.
I said that we were going to lose and we lost.
You also talked a lot about our Mount Rushmore.
No, I
don't think
you
so.
are completely.
Jesus, yeah, you guys
you
were-
are choosing
that's
to remember something that
two
just
ago.
didn't happen.
I know. But I'm
Yes.
saying that our vote got a lot more votes than their
Oh,
vote
I
did
see
on.
what you're
So
saying.
you got 1 point and we got 1 point.
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You Italian?
What? You got. I mean, that was.
You called him Steve Wozniacki.
Steve Wozniacki over here.
But I was right.
You were right. You were right. Listen, it's contentious. It's Mount Rushmore season. All right, who goes first?
I think we do.
Steve Wozniacki and crew.
We go first.
We go
Kind of
first.
look like Steve Wozniacki.
No, I don't.
That's very mean.
Hank and PFT second. You guys.
Okay.
Zach,
So
what
Hank
do we
gets
say?
yours, right?
What do we
Yeah.
say, Zach?
My phone might die, though.
Zach, what do we say?
Oh, no,
Stay strong,
nightmare.
don't break.
So stay strong, don't break.
Nightmare for me and Henry.
Stay strong, don't break. All right. Worst place to be violently hungover.
And this, we should preface this. You cannot drink at this place.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these places, sometimes you might go there, and if you can drink, it's not as bad. This is under the guidelines of you're not allowed to drink if you're at this place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know those were the guidelines, but okay.
But that makes sense, right? Because like some places,
Yeah, well, we just-
like people are gonna be like, oh, well, if you just go there,
Took
just have
off
a couple drinks.
We took off some play. We made choices based on like if someone could say, well, you could drink there. We're not going to pick it.
Well, I don't like. You can't pick a bar and not like it, there. There has to
Yeah.
be like it can't be the main reason of that thing is drinking. Like
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
we're first, right?
First
All right.
pick.
This will go well. A long flight is
Okay.
our 1-1. And to your point, you cannot be drinking on this long flight.
Right.
But that's not the
Right.
point of
No, that's
you know
right.
what I
No,
mean.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Long
meant.
flight.
That's what I meant. 'Cause some people would be like, well, if you're hungover on a long flight, just drink. You can't.
But you can't do that.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I was on a flight back from Hong Kong after I went over there with Donnie to go to the Rugby World Series of Sevens, And I was coming down off MDMA, and I got on a flight in Hong Kong, and we flew all the way to New York nonstop. I did not get up to pee until we were on final approach. That's how violently hungover and dehydrated I was. And it was the worst experience of my entire life. That's a good pick.
One time I was super hungover, and then I was running late to get to the plane, so I got a burrito and a couple sodas. And then there was like a journalist that was sitting next to me that was like documenting how hungover and disgusting I was the entire time.
Sounds awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah, no, that was tough.
Today I was in an Uber to the airport, and I farted. I thought it was, I didn't realize how bad it smelled. It smelled horrible, and it was a small Uber, and I was like, oh, sorry, man. Turn the window down, because like it literally smelled so bad. He rolls the windows up, and he's like, no, the AC's on.
Oh.
And just sat there. I couldn't believe it. I could
In
not
your stink?
I could not believe it. Just sat there and ate it. It was wild.
It's also a wild move to pull a heat check on a fart inside of a car.
I also think it's a wild. If you're a passenger, you should be able to do what you want with the window.
Wow. Oh, with the window. Yes.
Yes.
I, for a second there, I was
No,
gonna
not farting.
You can't
Not
just start
farting.
farting on everyone.
No, but I feel like if you're the passenger and you want the window down, the guy should be like, okay, yeah, you can have the
Yeah,
window
I'd agree
down.
with that. I'd agree with that. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to go with our 1-1 PFT.
Okay.
Funeral.
Okay.
That funeral's bad.
Funeral's bad.
Okay.
Have you ever been violently hungover at a funeral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not great.
Didn't have funeral.
Bad
on the list,
day.
But
Yeah.
Bad.
is that
place
why
to
you
be
said you
hungover.
can't?
It
drink?
would be a bad place to be hungover. I just
Yeah.
can't say that I
I don't know. If I've ever done it.
I can relate to that. But theoretically, yes.
Yeah, for sure. Zach, what do we want? We got to stay strong. Don't break.
I agree. You got the list as well, right?
Yeah.
You thinking like I think so 4 or 5 or
Yeah.
or 1 all play well.
Yeah. Let's go 4 or 5. All right, we'll go easy. Work. Just being hungover, violently hungover at work is fucking brutal. There's just nothing worse when you're just like, I have to sit here all day, be violently hungover. Everyone kind of knows you are, and it's any situation where you can't lay down and sleep. That's really what we're talking about. And then this has never happened to us personally, but I think it would really, really suck. I think being violently hungover and waking up in jail would suck really bad.
Yeah.
Jail.
Memes. That was
It's not fun.
Yeah.
that
Jail would
was
suck.
memes' pick.
Yeah. Would be very bad.
It's not a fun time.
You think 10 or 3?
I thought you were going
Oh.
with you. I thought it was you. I thought this was your Mount Rushmore.
Wait, what was the first pick overall?
On a cross-country flight.
Like,
Long flight. Yeah.
Okay, so Hank, I think we go with maybe number 2 on our list. You see that?
I thought it was Hank's Mount Rushmore.
It's our Mount Rushmore.
Oh, but you said he had the ball.
Yeah. It's just team.
Let's go for
It's
it.
just teamwork.
All right, we're going to go with your girlfriend's parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good one.
Can it be
In-laws.
girlfriend/in-laws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In-laws.
Yeah.
The TV started to work just randomly.
Yeah.
Now we're just watching a random commercial. Good pick.
Yeah, you
pick.
wake up maybe in like you're in a childhood bedroom, like a
Yep.
brother's room. Mm-hmm. You're
Sucks.
terrified to go downstairs.
Yep.
Sucks.
You're late.
Sucks.
You're late.
They're already doing something.
You just want to. The last thing you want to do is speak and have small talk with your girlfriend's parents.
Yep. Agreed. Good pick.
Good pick.
Our third pick is going to be, or second pick. Our second pick will be school. If you're in college and you just have to go to class for some reason that next day, terrible, terrible feeling.
We had specifically taking a test.
Yeah.
It was like the test.
Something that you
is-
have to be there for, and you can't skip it.
Yeah, I would be hungover for regular class, but like a test would just kill me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why are you
what
laughing?
about?
I'm laughing at one of 50's answers.
Which one?
50.
Oh, yeah, 15's a good one. It's a really good one.
Zach had a great one that I can't wait to share. It's not going to make the cut.
Pick number 3, a child's birthday party.
It's a good one.
Good pick.
Just screaming. Not
Okay,
screaming children, but children.
I would like to say that I disagree with this, but this is a personal thing. A child's birthday party is actually not a bad place to be hungover because they have an activity to do. It's a big deal. I'm just saying, when you show up to a kid's birthday party, now if it was your child's birthday party, that might be different. But personally, when your kid has a birthday party, it's a fucking savior because you just show up and they get to just play with their friends in a confined area, and you can just sit there.
This might be a little bit different as like like Memes and I are both uncles.
Got it.
It's a little when you have your own kid, I get that. But like when you're going to like one of your nieces or nephews' birthday parties and you're not around screaming kids all the time.
Yeah.
And then you have to be like, holy shit, this is child overload.
I just know personally when my kids have a birthday, it's like great. Saturday's set because they're just going to go play at this birthday party and I can just chill.
I think the worst profession to go to work hungover at would be a teacher, like an elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
You're hung. That's when you wheel the TV out. That's when we're watching Magic School Bus.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Bill.
Yeah, get ready to learn Bill Nye.
Okay.
All right, PFT, I'm going for it. It's our third pick, right?
Yep.
We're going to go with a workout class.
Okay.
You signed up for it. Maybe, your girlfriend signed you up for it. You went out the night before.
That's like a choice.
You still have to pay, but you paid a lot of time. You paid for it already, so you wake up. You're like, well, I already committed to this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go and sweat it out, and then once it starts, you want to die.
And
Memes,
sometimes,
what are you saying? Talking to the mic, Memes.
No. I'm thinking future pick.
Oh, okay.
and sometimes it might be like, this is the start of me getting into shape, and you make that commitment the night before. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to start working out, and then you follow through the next day, and you get into the class, and everyone knows that you're hungover.
Okay.
And your sweat smells like beer.
Okay. Good pick. With something similar. All right. So kind of, Zach, I think I'm going to go with, I'm going to let you do the last one, but I'm going to go with the one that I think we workshopped this because we brought up kid's birthday and I explained to Zach that like taking my kids to a birthday and being hungover is not a big deal because you just sit there. But what would be a big deal is Disney World with your kids. That would be hell on earth because then you actually actively have to parent and chase them around and worry about where they're being and stand in lines and eat gross food. Disney World with kids would be, I actually don't think that I've never been to Disney World as a kid or an adult, but I think that that might be the worst place in the world.
Yeah, I went once when I was, I think, 5.
Yeah.
And all I know about Disney World since then does make me seem like it would be a terrible place to be hungover.
Yeah.
Because you also have to pretend to be really excited and happy while you're there.
Wait, Zach, should we go with 8? I just realized 8's still there. Well, you're not talking in the mic.
I think 8 is good. I also think 10 is good, and 13 as well. But no,
13's not good. No.
No? Okay.
No. That would blow this draft. We're doing a pretty good job.
Okay.
We're staying
All
strong.
right.
We're not breaking.
Okay, you're right. That was almost a break.
Yeah. I think we
go 8. You think?
Yeah, I think we just stay. We're staying right in the middle here. We have strong picks. Long car ride, super long car ride, fucking brutal.
It's a good pick.
That was going to be
similar to a long flight. Just,
It is.
was ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It's just slightly more comfortable than a long flight.
a little bit more
Yeah.
comfortable, but then you also have to deal with traffic, which sucks. That
Way
would be
less
like a
comfortable.
delay. Yeah, long car ride. Like the
Yeah.
No, car rides are way more comfortable than.
if you're
No,
in a packed
there's always
car-
there's always a bathroom break on the plane. Those things are not always there. When
You
you're
can stop
you can
whenever.
choose whenever this.
You can't get off a
You
plane.
can't
Fight
yes.
for yourself, Zach.
This is.
Sometimes you're in traffic. You can't just get out.
No, you
You
can't.
can always pull
No,
over.
not in traffic.
That's just unsafe.
Bottles?
We're getting hit
That's
by
unsafe.
cars.
That's unsafe.
I've got
Pulling over.
What?
You can pull over to
fight
the
for
side of
yourself.
the
No.
road.
Sometimes in the traffic jam, there is no pulling over.
Don't listen to himself.
Don't say that. You know that sometimes there's no
Don't
pulling
listen.
over.
Are you guys
Okay.
arguing that you can just pull over anywhere?
In most
Easier
cases,
to sleep on a plane.
if you're.
You can't go.
This is wrong.
No, what? You
It-
can't
unless you're
sleep when
driving.
Well, yeah, you could be driving hungover.
Okay, fair,
That sucks.
fair.
It's
But
part of a long car drive.
okay,
There's been many times when I've been hungover and had like 5 hours to drive, and like after like
you
a weekend. it
You are
just
not allowed
sucks.
to make this pick. You choose to drive over flying
Yeah.
almost.
I love
every
driving,
time.
but hungover driving sucks. I do love driving. Yeah. I do.
I appreciate you fighting for your pick, but I know
Well,
you don't
I'm fighting
believe
for
it.
Zach more than
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
He's got to stand up for himself.
No,
Get
I like it. I
bullied
like
by
it.
you
I-
guys.
While
No, I mean, ours was also a 1-1 pick. This is a pick in the 4th round. Both
True.
of those
Good
things can
fourth
be
round
true.
pick.
Good value.
Could we ask Steve Kornacki? Was 4th round
Yeah,
pick?
no, it
That's
was a great
good
pick.
value?
It was a
All
good pick.
Zach, I liked you trying to say that you can't get out of a car. That was
some
good.
circumstances you're in. In the car, you always got to wear the belt. The
Plane you
can take it
literally
off.
can't get out of.
You could also wait a minute. You could also take the belt off in a car.
No, but you
When
might
the
be,
lights on.
You might be middle seat. Maybe they just stopped.
I would have taken a different approach, Zach. But I'm trying to.
I know.
build you up to
I like
fight
it
for
too.
yourself.
I like it too.
Yes. I can't wait to tell you guys what 13 is.
I'm PFT. I like our 13. I like our 8, and I like our 4.
Okay, I like our 7 too.
Okay, we'll go 7.
Up to you. Balls in your hands.
Balls in your hands.
Hey, Hank.
All right, with our last pick, we're gonna go with At Your Own Wedding.
Had it on our list.
Good one.
Had it on our list.
Tough hangover.
Brutal hangover.
But you can remedy it because you're going to start drinking again. But yes.
Eventually, but you have to
Yeah,
you have to
You have to
battle.
wait.
It's supposed to be a great day. You
Yeah.
got to do a lot of talking,
Small
a lot of
talk with
pictures.
everyone.
We had it on our list.
Good chance that you pass out.
It's a good pick.
I'm addicted to watching the compilations of people passing out at weddings.
Yeah, they don't bend their knees.
You lock up, yeah.
Okay. Max?
Our last pick will be a sports practice.
Okay.
Memes and I both college athletes. You guys wouldn't really get this, but
Played rugby.
I played fall ball.
Played rugby.
yeah. It's like the worst feeling ever when like you try to be like a normal college kid, and then the very next morning you have to like go get screamed at, run for days.
It's
Just
actually
have
when I
the-
realized I was not going to be a college athlete. Was at fall ball hungover.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
no,
worst
this
feeling
is
in the
not-
world. I have one story where I got super drunk in New York City, came back the next day. Like I was so drunk that someone told me to get a job because I was trying to bum a cigarette off the street from someone in New York, and they thought I was homeless. And then I went to practice the next day playing first base, and I took a ball straight to the chest, which is almost impossible to do when you're
Yeah,
playing first base.
very hard to do.
It didn't hit my glove, and somehow went straight and just crushed me in the chest.
Damn.
My friends on my team will remember this right now. It was a tough
Shout
day,
out to boys.
but it's kind of like the workout class, but there's 0% chance of skipping. You just can't skip
Yeah,
a
yeah.
practice when you're an athlete.
Do you guys want to know what 13 was for Zach?
Yeah, I do.
Laser tag.
Laser tag would suck.
I think it would suck. being
Laser
hungover
tag
playing
sucks
laser tag.
anyway. Yeah.
No, laser tag's fun.
No, it isn't.
No, laser tag rocks.
Laser tag's
When's the last
fun.
time you guys played laser tag?
It's too long.
Exactly.
Yeah, we should do
It's been
it.
too-
I think we
Now, Max,
Should
you wanna
be more
play?
Yeah, I
accessible.
feel like we should make a
Machines
video
suck,
playing laser
They
tag.
always suck.
Let's go play laser tag this week.
Paintball exists.
Yeah, but then it's
so much more
It's the
fun.
competitiveness of paintball without having to worry about being hurt.
My favorite part of laser tag is when they sit you in the pre-briefing room and like the teenager paces back and forth in front of you like a drill sergeant telling you the rules. That's the absolute best. You will not run in the arena.
The one that I was trying to work my head around that kind of is like too long to explain, but I think is a really, really bad one is when you are on vacation and you're hungover and you have a late flight, but you have to check out. So you're basically homeless.
Yeah.
For like 7 hours hungover, maybe even having to wheel your bag around. Like, oh, we can go get lunch. And then you look at your clock, you're like, I still have 5 more hours before I have to be at the airport.
Yeah,
that's a terrible place.
We're gonna just find a place to sit down and read for a little bit.
Because all you want to do when you're hungover is lay down. It's like you had a bed and you had to give it up.
Sneaky, there are some vacation hangovers that would make this list, I think. So obviously,
we
if
couldn't
you're
figure out a word.
yeah, if you're at a beach,
Basically, an exercise vacation.
or if you have an activity,
Yeah, if you
on the
do, like, a
vacation,
hike.
yeah, you're doing a hike or you're going to see a museum,
Yep.
whatever that would be, that's a bad hangover.
All right, what else for honorable mentions? So opposite of the kid's birthday, we Disney World I feel like was stronger pick, but parenting with no set plans is a really bad hangover, like really bad, where you don't have anything planned for your kids on a Saturday or Sunday and you're hungover. That sucks. Because then you're just like, what the fuck do we do?
We had at the Super Bowl sitting in direct sunlight watching your team lose.
Yes.
That would be a bad hangover.
Yes. We had getting pub stomped with your boys.
Yep, that'd be bad. Hank, do you want to say number 13? Because I don't know what this means, but I love it.
Behind enemy lines. Imagine waking up hungover behind enemy lines.
That would suck.
That would be horrible.
That would suck. You're absolutely right.
Like worst case scenario, like
Like
you're
you're a
hungover
soldier.
and like you want to just go home, and you're not only can you not go home, you're like kidnapped.
There's a
Yeah.
war.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a tough
you're a
one.
prisoner of war.
People are trying to shoot at you.
Similar to the one you said about the sun in your your eyes. I think just being hungover like thousands of miles from home after watching your team lose a big game. I've had that a few times in my life, and it's fucking brutal. Where you like wake up and you're like, now I got to get home, and it's the hangover, but it's also just thinking about the loss.
Yep.
Also, being super hungover and going into a really big game also can tell from experience.
Yeah.
We also
very bad.
We had
Actually, my buddy and I once, it was like a combo because we had to leave our hotel after the Rose Bowl, and we just walked to LAX like 15 miles because we're like, we have 9 hours till our flight, and we just walked.
That's tough.
And it's not a walk you should do.
We had in Hank's hotel room the morning of the Super Bowl with puke on your shirt. We had that one too.
We were Memes and I almost just did all of my bad hangovers.
Oh, you remember when you lost your phone?
Yep, that was the same one. That was the same day.
I'm surprised Court wasn't put out there.
We
had
had
that.
court,
Court would be bad.
We had DMV.
church.
Yeah.
I also thought
Zach said gender reveal party
Yeah.
would suck.
well, I feel like that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna get some adrenaline.
That's just like a party.
Yeah.
You're gonna get an adrenaline boost.
Yeah.
Contact sports.
Contact sports.
I thought about this just now, but at like a physical, and you have to explain to your doctor how much you drink in a week while you smell like booze. That would
Yep.
be tough.
We had at a really loud brunch.
Yeah. So we
There's
thought of
al-
that.
yeah.
But then we're like,
That's a
if you're
drinking
brunch,
activity,
You're drinking.
yeah.
It's kind of a drink, but there's always somebody at the brunch that is violently hungover, especially if it's like a big group trip, and it's always the worst experience for them.
Yeah. We literally discussed that one, and we're like, but you'd have to be drinking.
Just outside on a sunny day with no sunglasses.
Yep.
It
How
doesn't
about
matter where you are.
How about this one? Because I was thinking about this one. I feel like it would be hell on earth, but also you're like, you kind of sign up for it. Outdoor music festival, one that you like, a Bonnaroo, where you sleep over, but you then have to deal with porta potties. Like you're up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You just got to get drunk again. Dentist.
Yeah.
Done that, almost puked.
That's a good one.
On a bus.
I'm going to the dentist.
Bus ride is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Moving.
Moving is a good
I feel
one.
like you can plan better than that, but
Yeah.
I have definitely moved hungover. And it's bad.
You ever do yard work hungover?
That one is not. Yard work is like kind of gives you a little fresh air, but yeah, that would be bad. Depends on what type. Are we talking like bagging leaves? Like that's that kind of fun. You jump in the leaf pile, maybe
Trimming
take a nap.
trees?
I think mowing the lawn would be okay.
Yeah.
I was
Mulch?
super hungover at my own graduation in college.
Yeah,
That was
everyone.
not fun.
That's everyone.
Yeah, just sitting, listening to the most boring person in the world talk.
I didn't go to my college graduation.
Same.
I graduated in the winter, and I told my parents there just wasn't a winter graduation, and there was.
There was. Let's see. We did laser tag. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a tough hangover day, and that is one that everyone's hungover for. Like having to be with family all day. You just start drinking again, but it is kind of a tough one.
I never understood why Wednesday was so much bigger of a night than that Friday.
Yeah.
That Friday seems like a much better idea.
Yeah. In a random person's house. That's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
You guys have had that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, girlfriend's roommate's bed. That was another one that Memes wanted us to pick.
That's a good one.
That was a tough one.
I once slept in an abandoned frat house in Charleston, South Carolina on a bachelor party. That was not fun. It was so cold. I've never been more cold in my life.
Did you have a blanket?
No, it was abandoned.
Just on the ground?
Yeah, I was sleeping like on the ground.
That
We
sucks.
we couldn't get back. It was before Ubers. We couldn't get back to the house, and we were just like, fuck it, we'll just try to sleep here. And then I woke up and I was shivering when I woke up.
That's very spooky.
Yeah, it was not good. I'm not like proud of it. Shout out the house. I don't even know what it was.
I had Qatar on my list.
Yeah,
Not a good place.
not a good place. Escape room, Zach said.
Yeah.
It would just be difficult.
No, I actually think that's a great.
Yeah.
Be spinning.
That's a really good one.
Any sort of team building activity. Yeah.
Yeah,
The hospital.
the hospital.
Good pick.
Yeah, museum with kids. Museum, just in general, is terrible. Any place you have to stand. Shopping
Shopping.
with your significant other.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Terrible. Like an IKEA trip or like a Home Depot trip.
The container
hungover.
store. I don't understand the container store.
Container
Don't get
store's
it.
Terrible. All right, I think we got a good list.
Amusement park.
Amusement park. Yeah, that was our Disney World kind of.
Yeah. The Gravitron specifically.
Steve.
Steve Wozniacki.
The gambling cave.
Why do you?
After Tua throws an interception and Frank's in town.
Oh, that's,
That's a good one.
That's a really good
That's a
one.
good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's relatable too.
It is champagne problems. Being in the gambling cave hungover sometimes can be hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about the U.S. Open in the gambling cave when you fall asleep for like the most important holes?
That wasn't even a hangover. That was
Oh, really? That was just a nap?
It was just a healthy body.
That was just you on your moodang shit?
Yeah.
You got to get a solid 8
Don't
in.
wake up. He's moodang. All right. Yeah, Steve, what do you got?
I don't know. I'd have to see the graphic. I don't have any strong opinions on this. I also don't want to get into a habit of doing this after every Mount Rushmore. But I like Meme's nice picks.
Okay.
All right. Kind of soft, but
Yeah, that's really soft. Incredibly soft.
sounds like you don't have conviction.
No. Well, I mean, I had a conviction, and then I was right, and you still got angry about it. So
Not angry at all.
I'm not mad.
You were
angry?
you
Who's
mad?
angry?
you texted in the group.
That was a
saying-
scheduled text. I scheduled that text.
For what reason?
Just check in.
I thought if something happened to the Phillies in the trade deadline, and that was bullshit.
Yeah, you were duped on that one.
But I mean, that happens a lot in the chat of like when one of our teams
Congrats,
makes a
or-
big
yeah.
move. It's like, hey, congrats.
Yeah.
And I had no service where I was at, so I couldn't. Like Twitter wasn't reloading, but I was still receiving text. So it was a bad spot. It was a bad spot. It was something so stupid like that. Like I don't give a fuck.
It's a great way to fuck with your boys, though. Just
Yeah,
send them a
that is,
congrats
that
text.
is a good way to fuck with your boys.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this text you sent us? The Zed Us Never Dead?
That was when that
was
was
the night?
that was the night that I was super fucked up, and then had to go to practice the next day. That was the night that people thought I was homeless.
All right. Let's do our interview with Trevor Lawrence. Really, really cool guy. Like he's the man. So great interview with Trevor Lawrence. And then on the other side of Trevor Lawrence, we'll finish the show. We're gonna get Zach a date.
Before we get to Trevor Lawrence, he's brought to you by Chevy. Chevy knows you grind all year. You've got early mornings, late nights, fantasy drafts. Hustle mode is on. But when summer hits, it's time to chill. And Chevy Silverado makes all that possible. We're talking towing the boat to the lake, off-roading in the woods like a legend, and still having room for the squad and all your gear. Inside, Silverado's comfy like a recliner. On the outside, it's built like a linebacker. It's built like a fullback. Chevy Silverado, work hard, chill harder. Football guy approved. Head to Chevy.com to check out more about Chevy Silverado. Chill harder with the Chevy Silverado. Trevor Lawrence is also brought to you by Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom was a big sponsor. Chill Week last week. We rocked them all week in Tahoe. If you tuned into Wednesday's episode for Hot Seat Chill Throne, you might have seen us wearing some Fruit of the Looms. For some reason, we know guys hold on to their underwear way too long. Why? Who knows? But we all do it. But when a fresh, comfortable, well-designed pair of Fruit of the Loom costs less than your morning coffee, there's really no excuse. Refresh your underwear drawer today with well-made, well-priced Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom delivers legendary comfort and iconic style that you can trust. With nearly 175 years of expertise, we craft essentials that feel like designer, but at a fraction of the price. It's time to refresh your underwear drawer with well-made, well-priced Fruit of the Loom. It's summertime. Just do a full underwear drawer reset. Get all new Fruit of the Looms. It's well-made and well-priced. Check it out today, Fruit of the Loom. And now, here's Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest. It is Jacksonville Jaguars starting quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor, long time coming. I know that we've wanted to have you on for a while. It's good to see you. Let's start with kind of easy question. How are you feeling health-wise? Because obviously last we saw you, that was fucked up, that hit. Are you feeling okay?
Feeling good now. Yeah, I recovered. Thankfully, I'm out playing golf. This is a good sign.
Yeah.
So I had left shoulder surgery in December. So between that and then our daughter was born January 4th. So it was like back to back. It's crazy for the last few months, but feeling great now. Shoulders all healed up, ready to go.
Okay.
How does that affect a right-handed quarterback if they have a left shoulder injury? Because we hear about it, like I think Baker had one a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We were like, it's not his throwing arm. He'll be fine. He can go out there.
Well, it's like with getting hit for one. I mean, that's one obviously big part of it, but I think throwing too, like you use a lot of rotation in that left side. Like you're straining and pulling that side through. So like I played against Houston when I got knocked out of that game. Like I played, and even that game, like I had some plays where it's like I couldn't throw it out I wanted to because I couldn't really like pull with my left side. So it's just all right arm. Mm-hmm. So it does affect. I mean, obviously like minor stuff you can get away with and play and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So feeling healthy, that's good. I
Yep.
feel like this is a big year for you. Do you feel that like not pressure wise, but like, hey, this is a year, like if I'm going in healthy,
Yeah.
I feel like, you got a new coach, offensive minded. Do you feel that, or is it just like same as every year?
You try to treat them all the same, but I mean, realistically, like where I'm at in my career, I'm going to year 5, been an up and down so far the first 4 years for me, and just our team and our situation. I've had, this is my 3rd head coach. I've had a lot of turnover, a lot of change, but I really feel good about the situation we're in. I love Coach Coen and the whole staff and everyone that's in, all the guys that were brought in free agency, just good dudes, good players too. But I really feel like we've done some great things this offseason as far as just speaking offensively, like the changes we've made, the system we're running, I have a lot of confidence in. This system is, tried and true. The LA and, Minnesota runs it now with O'Connell, all those teams, and they have a lot of success with it. So it's a great system for quarterbacks. And yeah, like where I'm at in my career, year 5, like it's time to go and start winning consistently and be not just that team where it's like, you're always like, no one really takes you seriously. You want to be that team that's always competing for, playoffs, Super Bowls, and you're in the hunt.
Yeah.
So that's, of course, I see it through that lens of like, yeah, it's year 5, and I feel like this is like getting into my prime. Like I got a lot of good years left ahead of me, and I need to really turn it on. And I think what we've built around me and what they've done this offseason has been a great start.
Yeah, you guys have some weapons. Defensive back, Travis Hunter. Wide receiver, Travis Hunter.
Nice.
He's our guy.
He's our guy. I like the handshake that you got.
Did you guys talk to Travis? I saw something.
No, so we bet on him to win the Heisman at 40-1 in August, and then we just talked about him on every show.
That's pretty awesome.
Entire fall.
That was a great bet. That was a great
to the
bet.
point where our fans hated us for it, but we won the bet.
That was a lock.
Yeah.
He was clearly the best player in college football.
Actually, I was looking it up. We've been doing this Heisman thing for a while where we're like, oh, we have a pretty big voice. We're just going to bet on something and hope we can talk our way into it. I actually think that you might have been the start of it for me in 2020. You should have won the Heisman, because I went back.
You had me?
I went back and I looked at my tweets, and it's literally like every day I'd just be like, oh, yeah, Trevor Lawrence is playing great. He should win the Heisman.
I played like 9 games that year.
But-
We had the COVID year, and I missed 2.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was.
You were good that year.
Devontae had a great year though.
But you were.
Smitty won it.
You finished second place, and you weren't too far behind.
Yeah, no, that was a wild year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Travis is a stud.
No, I had your back there, so
Appreciate
yeah,
that.
I was all
So yeah, who came up with the handshake between you and Travis?
So it all started with we did an Adidas commercial together, and it's a sneak peek. I don't know when that's going to come out, probably soon. And that was part of it. So it was like, it's a little bit manufactured, but
I like that.
Okay.
yeah, he's good at that stuff. And I let him dance and do all that. That commercial was a little bit of that. I'm like, all right, he's got it.
Yeah.
So he's got a big personality.
He's
got
a stud.
a lot of expectations. I think they said he's a culture changer, but also a sport changer. Like he was going to change the future of football. Have you seen something out of him where you're like, man, this guy's transcendent?
Yeah, I think that's that's a lot to think about as far as
Change the sport.
player. But I will say, just my interactions with him, he's unbelievable as far as like the condition and shape he's in. This guy can run all day. He plays DB, he plays receiver. Like he'll run a post route or whatever, and say we'll miss it or I want to run it different. I'm like, I'll run it again. Just come right back. And other guys, everyone I've played with is like, no one does that. It's
Right.
not shade on anybody else, but it's like no one's trying to run 50 yards full speed again right when they just did it. So it's stuff like that. He's a super hard worker, just a good guy. Like you can tell he doesn't have a lot of like, issues going on and stuff where it's like he's distracted. Like he just seems very focused and like, sticks to himself. He's great.
Is there any part of you that when you're like training camp's coming up, are you going to try to pick on him as a DB so that they're like, he's not ready as a DB and he's got to play wide
I said
receiver?
that. So his first day over at DB, I was like, we're throwing every ball at
Yeah.
He's pretty freaking good at corner too, though. Yeah, but man. Yeah, he's it's like a guy like him, he could do whatever he wanted to do. It's going to be interesting in the NFL, like how much can you play both ways? I don't know. It's been done before, but it's been a while. So, if there's a guy that can do it, he can do it. But we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, definitely that first day, I was like, I'm throwing every ball at you, so you come back to offense. So,
yeah. So wait, no, go ahead. I forgot the question I was going to ask. Fuck.
Okay, I got you.
I had a question. I have it pulled up.
I got it pulled up.
God damn it.
He's locked in.
No, I had it. It just escaped me. I'm such a fucking shithead.
We talk
I'll
about.
let you know when I get it.
Obviously, we
Oh,
talk.
I remembered it.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
I'll go after.
Okay. I feel like it'd be weird.
I got it in my head. I'll keep
Trevor, who would you like to ask this next question? That was my next question.
I feel like you got it.
He's got it.
Okay.
He's up next.
All right.
He's on deck.
All right. So when we have a quarterback on the show, we say the things to them that we say on the show when they're not in front of us.
All right.
So we have our annual quarterbacks rankings list that we put together last week.
All right, let's hear it.
Where do you think you should be?
It's a tough question. Tough question. You know, if I'm obviously I've only played 8 games last year.
Yep.
My best season. So you basing it off last season?
Yeah. Right now.
I mean, I think I should be top 10 quarterback, but where I think you guys have me at, do you want that answer?
Yeah.
I bet you guys have me at 15.
14.
14.
But
close.
That's the good quarterbacks tier.
Yeah.
We listed you as a good quarterback.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And we also did the
What's the tier below that?
We'll change these rankings from game to game.
Yeah.
So like Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll be great. Sometimes he'll drop
Yeah.
down. I can't imagine you spend too much time just thinking to yourself, like, what number quarterback am I in the league?
Yeah, I usually look at all those and just think about those, you know.
Yeah.
Not too much time. There's a lot of rankings out there, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's great.
All right. The question I forgot that now I remember.
Better be a banger.
Why didn't you guys give any space to your dad on draft night? You were squishing his nuts so tight. That was
Did
insane.
you post something
Yeah,
about
I
this?
posted it. I mean, you
Dude,
guys
that was
were.
what did you say? What was the
I said.
you have it? I remember this and I was
Yeah.
dying.
It was crazy. I said, can we get Trevor's dad a little nut space? Talk about squeak down. I mean, he was
Oh my gosh, that's
like,
I feel like-
I'm no disrespect to your dad, but you guys basically made it like he doesn't have a penis or balls. Like that, the way you made him sit is.
well, I'm here, so I think it worked
Yeah,
out.
that's true.
But
That's true. Good point.
but,
Good proof.
Dad's just such a nice guy. He was selfless. He wanted to give the couch away to, me, Marissa, my mom. He's just a stud.
It's insane.
It is. That picture's crazy.
Did you see it after? And you're like,
Oh, yeah. He's hitting this one right here.
He's also sitting there, and you can tell
the way in,
he's
yeah.
not comfortable.
yeah,
His
no,
face.
you guys squeezed the hell out of it. So did you apologize after?
No, I did. I think I showed him that after. I'm like, he was just like shaking his head, didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
great team
hilarious.
player. That's a great dad.
Selfless, man.
Yeah. He basically was like, I'll just sit here and you just crunch my nuts.
Sacrifice the nuts for the draft.
Thank God you got picked first. Imagine if you had
Exactly.
Imagine if you had dropped to like the second round and he was just
That'd be tough.
being castrated live on TV.
All night, 5 hours.
That's true. That is, at least you did that for him.
He hasn't had any more kids since then.
True.
Might have stopped it.
That's a good point.
You do have it. You
I'm
have
gonna
a
talk to him after this to make sure he's all right.
Hey, how you shooting him these days, Dad?
Check on him. Unreal.
You have a
Love
very
you,
cool
Dad.
brother, by the way.
Yes.
Your brother
Brother's
seems
awesome.
like I don't know really anything about him besides the fact that he's an artist and he looks way cooler than me. And so whenever
And
I see
me,
him,
I
I'm
mean,
like,
he's-
that's a guy I could chill with.
Yeah.
I always say, like, my brother's way cooler than me. So we're very similar personalities, but just different interests. And so like you say, he's an artist, doesn't care about sports. Like he'll watch my stuff, but like that's it. Like he probably doesn't even watch the Super Bowl or anything like that. He doesn't watch anything. So it's cool having a brother like that, and we're super close, like best friends. But yeah, we talk the exact same, but he just looks completely different.
Like when you were growing up, was there a moment where he was like, I'm not into sports anymore? Because it is kind of crazy to have starting NFL quarterback, and then a brother who is same size and he's an artist.
Yeah, he's 4.5 years older than me, and my parents knew, like my whole family's into sports. My dad, my mom, my uncles, all of them. So they're all into sports. My brother, they got him into sports when he was young, and this is actually a great segue. There's some great stories about my brother and like going to the wrong dugout in baseball games as a kid, like playing in the dirt. I remember going to some of his like rec basketball games. He's sleeping on the bench. The coach is like pissed. It's like, get off. He's just like waking up, So it's crazy stuff. So then they eventually were like, all right, finish the season and then you're done. Like you don't have to play anymore.
Yeah.
So he just, after, I don't know, maybe he was like 9 or 10. He didn't play sports anymore.
Well, it's a credit to your parents because like to have two sons that are that different, that's really cool.
It is. It is. And he's been very successful. Him and his wife do art together, which is cool. They work on all their pieces together. So it's like for them to, it's hard to be a successful artist. So they've done a good job. So
Do you have any of his art in your house?
I do. I have a few things. I have a huge, I wish I had a picture. I probably do on my phone, but like a huge jaguar tiger. He's like crossing through this like doorway, like changing from a tiger. It's pretty sick. It matches like the office, like this dark green. It's sick. So he gave that, or him and Brooke gave that to us a few years ago. So
That's awesome.
Cool.
I got a tough question for you.
All right.
It's going to be hard for you to probably explain it because we're just regular guys. Dabo, Can you explain them to us?
I can try. Yeah, I can try.
From the outside, you understand he's quirky, but obviously he's a great coach. Winning national titles, like you win a national title with him. He wins other ones. What is it that like makes him tick, and what is special about him?
He is. First of all, I love the guy, like genuinely. Like I'm not just saying that because I played for him. Like he is awesome. And I say too, like there's a lot of people. There's a ton of people that love him. There's a lot of people that don't like him, just for whatever reason. But like what you see really is what you get with him. Like he doesn't put on a fake like personality. That's why sometimes like he'll say stuff in media. I remember when I was there and he'd say stuff in the media and people would kill him for it, and he just like doesn't care. He's just always honest, and just his energy. He's not an offensive coordinator. He wasn't a coordinator. He was a position coach straight to head coach. Went from receivers coach to interim head coach. That was his transition. So he's not like the biggest. He understands the game. He's not a huge X's and O's guy, but he's like motivator, vision. Like our team meetings would be so long, but I mean, there's times where it's like, all right, this is long.
Yeah.
But honestly, like he kept our attention. Great motivator. Like he would make you believe like you could do anything. Like our team, we'd be like, dude, we're gonna like it didn't matter who we're playing. Like we're gonna kill these dudes, and like it could be a team that's better than us. I mean, that didn't happen much in we had some good teams at Clemson, but like he was awesome. I still talk to him like once a month.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously like Clemson before Dabo gets there, like they were good, but it was also the joke of like Clemsoning and always being good but not great, and then he took it to another level. So it's clear
for sure.
And he also, the thing that Dabo deserves a ton of credit for is he broke up. Like he was the guy who won other than Nick Saban in that era. Like Nick Saban dominated college football.
Yeah.
And Dabo was like, no, I got teams that can compete.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel like with head coaches, it's always a balance of like you have some head coaches that are just very cerebral. They just think football and they kind of miss that motivational leadership aspect of it. And then he is kind of like the opposite. And I think that there has to be like a fusion. So if you're like that, he's done a great job with his staff. Like he's hired, I loved all of our coaches at Clemson, like offensive coordinators, position coaches. Obviously we got great players. He's a great recruiter. Like you want to go play for him. It really is like he sells the family atmosphere of Clemson, and then you get there and it really is like that. Like it's a great place to go to school. But man, he's a stud. I love him.
Yeah. Did you use the slide in the facility?
I did.
I got yelled at.
Not like every day though.
I got yelled at for going down the slide.
So you went down it?
Yeah, players only.
Oh.
And they were like, someone yelled at me, like, you're not supposed to do that. I was like, well, I'm already down
it's
here.
It's probably like an insurance. It's probably a liability thing.
Yeah. I just saw a slide and I went.
Break something and sue the
I just went for it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That wasn't a players only slide? Like you didn't have a hard and fast rule?
No, I mean, I think it's like people in the building, like players. I think coaches can use, but
did you ever see coaches?
Was Dabo on there?
Oh yeah, he'd go down it. No, he went down it. He'd probably go down it just like for fun.
Yeah.
During the break between meetings.
He's also a great TikToker.
Yeah.
Hickory Dickory Doc.
That's a classic.
That is a classic.
Hickory Dickory Doc, the mouse ran up the clock. Coach Sweeney's got that drip, and now he's on TikTok.
What was your reaction when you saw that?
That's a tough one. With the gloves on and the polo.
Hickory Dickory Doc, the mouse went up the clock. Coach Sweeney got that drip, and now he's on TikTok.
But that's like actually him. Just like cringy stuff, and he has no shame.
Yeah.
I like that your answer is that like he doesn't hear the outside noise, because I think guys like that, they can just stay themselves and they don't get changed by people, being like, that's lame or that's weird.
Yeah.
And it's like his belief is so strong in what he's doing. It's like that stuff doesn't affect him. Like there's a lot of people where when things start getting tough, like they kind of waver and go up and down, and he's just always the same. Like he's always on 10. Like he never changes.
Yeah. Your coach is going viral for being cringy on TikTok. That's way better than your coach going viral for, I don't know, like grabbing somebody's butt after a game.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awkward.
That would be really awkward.
Hypothetically.
It'd be hard to
hypothetically.
explain to the team. Hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would be a tough team meeting for sure.
Yeah.
Good. I don't know how you thought of that.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
It's all hypothetical.
I bet the group chats that you might be on would be kind of crazy waking up to those in the morning.
Yeah. Crazy rookie year for sure.
Your new coach, Coach Coen, who we had on, had a lot of fun with him. When you first met him, did you bring up the Duval thing? I feel like you got to do it just to be like, hey, I'm going to say it once and then we can move on.
So but I met him before that.
Okay.
And I was there that day, but I missed No. I was in there. I was in that press conference actually.
Okay.
So it was like there was a bunch of I think there was like 5 or 6 of the guys that were in town that went, and they all met him and talked to him. Then we went to the press conference, and yeah, we. I honestly didn't give him too much. I didn't give him too much heat on it because I know everybody else was.
Yeah.
So I let him breathe a little bit on it, but I think he's coached up on it. Did he do one on?
He did.
Yeah. It improved.
Yeah.
Same one or the?
No, it improved. We
it
kind
got
of talked him
better.
through it. It was
Yeah.
also the eyes. The eyes when he was.
That's what I told him. It was the eyebrows, which was the weird.
It's actually impressive that he can do that.
I know.
I can't do it.
Did somebody teach you how to say Duval?
Yeah, it's like I think when you get there, when you're drafted, you got to do a big one on camera. I don't know if they still do it. I haven't seen the rookies do it this year.
Yeah, you got to get him.
There's been some funny ones.
What's the trick to it?
You got to go deep.
Yeah.
Duval.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Do you feel additional pressure carrying on the legacy of Blake Bortles?
Good question.
Blake is the man.
He is the man.
He is the
our
man.
guy.
He's the man around Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I've not met one person that doesn't like Blake.
Yeah.
He
Facts.
He is the man. And unfortunately, I haven't hung out with him that much, but I see him from time to time, like golfing or at the beach or whatever. He's super cool. Brandon Linder, I don't know if you guys know that name. He was a center, but I played with Brandon Linder my rookie year, but they came in together, him and Blake. And Linder's the man, but they're like best buds. So you tell me all about Blake and bunch of funny, crazy stories. But dude, he's awesome. Everyone, the boat.
Yeah, he's the boat.
That's what everybody knows him as.
Would you let us stay at your house without you being there?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, okay, cool.
You too?
Yeah. Well,
Hank?
and our crew, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what Blake did for us.
You did that for you?
We went to
Was
his,
that the beach?
It was at the beach. We went to his house.
Jack's Beach?
We texted. We were like, hey, we're here. He's like, oh, shit, I forgot you guys were coming. Like, I'm out to dinner. Here's the code. Just let yourself in.
Oh, I'd do that.
Yeah, it was so
You were
awesome.
like, it wasn't like, oh, stay at my house for the week. Like,
No, we stayed for a night.
okay, but he
put
was
us
there.
up for a night. Yeah.
But he hung out with you guys.
He came back.
For sure. Yeah. No, that definitely.
That's just the type of guy Blake is.
Yeah. No, that checks out.
Yeah.
I love that interview with him with that girl on.
Sophie Julia?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Construction worker.
Well, and then he retired from the NFL to build his own house. So
Yeah.
he could rip cigs and do
He
construction.
did.
Yeah.
He fulfilled his dream.
He was trying to be friends with the construction workers.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
I got some buddies that play pickup basketball with him like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't made it out there yet, but I heard it's a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the playoff game, the comeback. Incredible game. How did you not quit? Because I would have quit. I would have been like, "This
It was
is
crazy.
we're down so much. This is pointless."
I think. I wouldn't quit. I mean, that's.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference.
feel like
in the
it's-
NFL. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't quit, but I mean, it was looking bad. I mean, it really was. I think that drive at the end of the first half, that drive was huge. We went and scored right before halftime. So it was 27-0. And we had 4 turnovers, like through 4 picks every possession. Finally scored, and we were like, all right, we did something right. And then, I mean, you got to think about too, like the defense. We gave up 3 points in the second half.
Yeah.
So it's like if we gave up a touchdown, we lose. So they had to lock in too. So and then we scored every possession. But,
Yeah. It was an incredible game.
dude, I don't know. We didn't even say much in the locker room. It was just like we scored and it was like, all right, it's one possession at a time. Like we got to just find a way to get back in it. Then we scored another time. We got to stop. And then now it's 27-14 or 30-14. I was like, that's not bad. Like now we're back in the game, and we just got hot. It was almost one of those things. I've been in the position too when you're winning. It's like you're trying so hard to not lose. I think that's what LA did. It's like you're trying so hard to not lose the game.
right.
You lose the game.
You start calling the game differently.
Yeah, like offensively. And I don't know what they're doing on offense. I didn't watch all that stuff necessarily, but even defensively got like pretty conservative. Like the first half, they were just like crazy pressures, crazy funky stuff that they haven't done before. And they got us on a few things. And then the second half, it's like they were just like, all right, we're going to back up. We're going to play a lot of zone. We're just
so
going to
tight.
try to – and there was just too much time. So
Yeah. Like everyone on that defense looked like they were scared to make a mistake. Like they knew that you guys could do it. And you knew that you could do it.
Yeah,
And then,
once
of course-
we scored and made it 14, whatever, 27 or 30, whatever it was, they were like they weren't talking at all.
Yeah.
they were talking.
Yeah, the pressure
so much shit in the
flips.
first half because they were killing us, and then we scored a couple times and they're like saying nothing. The whole defense is just like, oh god, let's just not lose the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully the clock ticks faster right now.
Yeah.
Our coworker John Gruden, he came on here and he told us about Andrew Luck and how he had the best snap cadence that he'd ever heard. Did a great impression of it. And then we had Andrew Luck come on and he did it in person. He made me and Big Cat jump off sides. But is that something that like you're going to the NFL? Do you work on your snap cadence?
I had to work on it because I did I did a lot of clapping.
Did the claps?
Yeah.
Did clapping.
Disgusting. That's not
Pretty
football.
pretty effective. You know, it's sounds the exact same on one or two. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, I had to work. I never called plays in the huddle besides goal line. Like goal line, you get big personnels, you go under center, hand it to Christian Wilkins or something like fullback. Like that stuff, you could in the huddle call the play. But I never went under center or called a play or did a cadence really until I got to the NFL. So all that was like blew my mind. Like some of the play calls that are 20 words, like that was a huge adjustment.
Was that the hardest change, or was it? Because I mean, obviously everyone talks about the speed, but what was that the hardest jump from college to NFL?
Probably, I mean, yeah, the speed, all that stuff. Like the margin for error is a lot smaller. The guys just aren't as open. Like you're throwing to, typically, like you're not throwing to wide open guys. Like that's a change. But I think, yeah, the mental, like, I guess what you have to do as a quarterback mentally is a lot different than college, like what I was asked to do. So that was a big change. Like even the run game, like changing stuff, knowing exactly what's going on in the run game, like changing the point, adjusting it, getting to like your second play, running two. We never ran two plays in college. Like we would do the fake cadence and then look at the sideline. Like, does the coach want to change the play?
Yeah.
And if not, you just run it. You know, like stuff like that. And we signaled everything. But now, like having the two plays in one, adjustments in the run game, and then you change it to a play action or a pass, like all that stuff was a huge adjustment for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to your overall health right now. I said that you're feeling good. We're feeling maybe as healthy as we felt in a long time. Have the Jacksonville Jaguars made the investment in an injury cart so that you don't have to walk 2 miles?
Injury cart?
Yeah.
Cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
all
right.
right. That was tough.
We felt bad for you at the time. We were
Very
watching on
bad.
TV and we're like, put this man on a cart.
Dude, that was
Give
the
him a
worst
ride.
thing was it's like, so I was kind of close to that one tunnel. I don't know if you guys, where I was out in the field, like I was close to one, so I'm like, I'm gonna walk off, like I'll be fine. Didn't barely walk off, but then when I got in the tunnel, it was a Monday night game, I think.
Yeah, it was
against Cincy, but I think it was
Bengals,
Monday night.
yeah.
It's a primetime game. So they had cameras in the tunnels. So that's where they got the money shot of me like limping down the. I didn't think there was any cameras in there.
Yeah.
So they offered me a cart, I will say.
But you're
Camera there.
you're
a tough guy.
You're a tough guy.
I mean, I shouldn't have been knowing that like what turned of it. Like I should have just gotten the cart.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I'm fine and I got carted off, like that's like something you don't want to do.
yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like that. Who did that? Was it
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce?
Yeah.
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 That's
Well, he
like.
pooped himself.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, it's like if you get carted off, then you come back. I had a guy in college get carted off, like gives the thumbs up, like like I'm all right, guys, like
Yeah.
Then he comes back out like a series later. It's like, dude,
Honestly, like
try to avoid that.
if I was in the NFL, very first play, I would get stretchered off. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm actually not hurt. I'm hurt, but I'm not like injured. Okay, I'll try again. I just do that every play.
Yeah.
do it every game. So
Yeah.
everyone thinks you're done. Then you just come right back.
Yeah, off and on.
Yeah, our friend Trill Weathers I always think about his funny tweet where he's like, if he got injured, he wouldn't do the thumbs up, he'd do the thumbs down because it's like, dude, this sucks.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting carted
Someone
off.
breaks their leg and gets the thumbs up.
Yeah,
You're like,
Bad.
it's not good.
It's the best when like it obviously sucks when injuries happen, but when one of the like the chain gang gets rolled up on and they give the thumbs up and it's like, all right, cool. We were worried.
There's probably a guy right behind you that could do it.
yeah, right, exactly. Next
No,
man
those
up.
guys, I feel bad for those guys that roll, or like someone that's
Camera
not looking
guys,
and
yeah.
just gets blasted.
Yeah, because they're just doing their job and then they like lose focus or they're focused on the play and then boom.
I ran over a trainer in college, student trainer. Like I got pushed out of bounds, so I did like the stumble where I stayed up and just full speed hit her. She had a concussion. She's out like 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
So she did not give the thumbs up. After
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, thumbs down that. Yeah.
Security guards that are facing away from the play, like they're looking at the stands.
Yeah.
They always get like the legs taken out.
Oh my gosh. So it's in the end zone. Go
Yeah.
at the back of the end zone. Oh yeah.
Speaking of your stadium, do you ever just like look up at the pool and be like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
Yeah, the pools are funny. You get like sometimes people's, when you're in the water and their legs look crazy.
Yeah.
You'll see that. I've seen that in games. It's pretty wild.
That's because they're wearing jeans.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes there's jeans. Yeah.
Those pools, I mean, I'm sure they do a great job cleaning them, but I don't know if I'd trust them.
We've been in them.
Yeah.
Been
We've been in your pool.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is it?
It was
It's
great.
awesome.
Doug
It's cool.
Marone was a lifeguard.
Yeah, Doug Marone
Did
got in it
laps.
with us.
So it wasn't like, it was off season.
It was off season, yeah. But we got in the pool.
That's awesome.
Full jeans.
I think they're keeping them with the new build. I hope.
Good.
That would
Got to. It's so
That's-
unique. Like
yeah.
you got to keep it.
Yeah,
It's
you
our
have
thing.
to have it.
Do you enjoy playing in London?
I do. I've gotten used to it. I mean, I've gone 4 times now, and in the last 2 years, we've played 2 games in a row there.
Yeah.
So I kind of enjoy it. I mean, now, like, I have a 6-month-old daughter, so that's a little different, like being away from home. You know, before it'd be like Marissa would sometimes come out. So it's great. Like, you know, maybe see her once. So then being in London's great. You get a cooler weather. We stay at a sick place. It's called the Grove out like in the country. It's a great hotel. So we have a good setup, and we've kind of gotten used to it. But I think guys with like families, like it's tougher being away from home. But we only got the 1 game this year. We play LA out there.
Okay. What's the sleep schedule like when you're out there? That's how we base our bets. It's like if a team leaves early in the week, then we're like, okay, they're going to be adjusted.
So we always leave late.
Huh.
And we usually play pretty well out there.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But we always leave Thursday night and land Friday morning.
So, I feel like like for most of the teams, it's either you got to leave like Sunday night right after the game, or like you guys do it, it's the middle teams that like get all kind of fucked up.
Yeah, there's like 2 thoughts. So we're going this year, new staff with Liam and the whole crew, like we're going on Monday night.
Okay.
So we're going to get there earlier. So I don't know. I haven't done that before. I don't think that's bad to get adjusted either. Because you're pretty tired. Like Friday you get in, you do like a walkthrough, and guys that barely slept on the plane, and you're just trying to catch up. Saturday you get the day off, and then you play Sunday, and then you come home. So it's a quick turnaround. But there's some arguments like, you know, can you really get adjusted in time even if you go early? Like I don't know. I don't really know the science behind it, but
going back to the playoff win against the Chargers the next week, were you aware that you were undefeated on Saturdays going into that game?
I'd heard that.
In your
I didn't know
in your entire career. Yeah, 36.
Pretty crazy.
Insane. That's an insane stat.
Yeah, I wish that would have held up.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
This is a dumb question, but do you think maybe you didn't lose enough?
On Saturdays especially?
Well, just like,
yeah.
I know that sometimes if a guy like they don't lose at all and then they get to the NFL, they're like, oh shit, you lose all the time in the NFL because everyone's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely an adjustment. You're so used to winning, so it can be frustrating. You know, you kind of have I don't want to say, you have a different perspective on, I guess, how hard it is to win when you've only won. Like in high school, we won a lot. In college, we won a lot. And then the margin's so small in the NFL, and then it's a 17-game season. So it's like, when was the last undefeated team? The Dolphins in
72.
72. Yeah, I mean, so that's been the last undefeated team. So it doesn't happen really. So being able to flush it and like play well the next week, I feel like I got a good dose of that my rookie year on trying to bounce back, and like because we went 3-14, so that definitely got me adjusted to. But I still, like, you want to have the mindset like you're going to win every game, so it's a fine line. But then after that is over, you got to flush it, win or loss. So it's a good point. I mean, I think there's something too though. Like you want to have guys that have won though, and like you want to have that culture of guys that are like, you don't also want a bunch of guys that have only lost. Like, you know, you want to build your team around guys that have won. So
right.
I think there's 2 sides to it.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to like figure out how to flush it. Like, do you flush it before you get home, or does it take you like you have to go to sleep?
It takes me. Yeah, I have to watch it. Like I have to watch it when I get home. I know a lot of guys
watch it that night.
Yeah, if usually it's up. If it's up, I won't like take a long time, but I'll take like 20 minutes and I'll just flick through it because there's like certain plays where I'm like, this one, what happened on this one? Because you can't see on the sideline, it's just pictures.
Right.
It's like pre-snap, middle of the play, and then maybe the very end. Like so it's hard to piece together everything. But I have to see like what went wrong, or this decision I made. Like what happened here? I thought I saw this, but it was something else. Like that helps me sleep when I can do that and see it and be like, all right, might have played terrible, but like I can at least flush it and move on.
Yeah. Does it ever get clogged when you're trying to flush it? You wake up the next morning, you're like, shit.
Sometimes. This is a tough one. It was a tough game. Yeah. Sometimes it goes into Monday. Really, we'll like watch it. So we'll have some meetings Monday. Then you can't flush it completely. Can't flush it too hard because you got to go watch it again.
Right. You're just doing like the flush because you're like, you know, this, like if you have a really bad loss, like, you know, this is a big one. Yeah. Got to do one flush and then another flush later.
You do the peak flush.
Yeah. It's like the small.
Right.
It's like the small button, and then you do the big button on Monday.
Yeah. You want to still be able to smell it, right?
Yeah.
Reminder.
You want to linger in it a little bit.
I clogged my hotel room toilet last night, and there's no plunger, so I had to put my hand in a plastic bag. And I don't know why
Why
I
didn't you
shared
call
that.
the front desk?
I don't know why I
Flush it out.
shared that.
Sometimes you got.
I don't know. I shouldn't have shared that. I should not have shared that.
Do you flush wins?
I put my hand in a bag and then I just
That's a good question.
flushed it. That.
That's disgusting.
Well, I mean, it was just toilet. It was just toilet paper, guys. I'd already flushed like 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a courtesy flush for yourself?
I mean, I have to. It's not courtesy. It's
Are you
like
solo in the
mandatory. Yeah, my wife isn't here yet, so
Okay.
yeah. No, I would have done
Courtesy.
that. I would have done that. I would have gone to the lobby. That's what I do when you share an airport or when you share a hotel room.
Really?
Just name another. Yeah, you got to go to the lobby. You can't fucking.
With your wife, you still go to the lobby? To
Sometimes when you know it's bad, you got to.
You're a
Dude,
good
there's
guy.
some shit that.
She's lucky to have you, man.
Listen, when you're in a hotel room, there are times when you take a dump and it will stay linger for.
They do seem like they stay more in hotels.
Yeah, I'll come back like 2 hours later and be like, who took it? Oh, that was me.
Who took it?
Who shit in my toilet?
Moved to my room when I was gone.
Yeah. All right, I shouldn't have shared that. Whatever, that's fine.
That was good.
What do you think about Urban Meyer?
That's good. That's great. Perfect.
That's a good
Flush it.
transition.
Yeah, that's good. Transition fly. Just flush that.
Yeah, no.
I do have a question about your nickname. We got to fix your nickname. The Prince that was promised. That's too long.
So what? Why is that my nickname?
I don't know.
It's on Pro Football Reference.
Yeah.
Okay. No one calls me that. I've never, to my face, I've never heard that.
Yeah, that would be very weird.
Yeah.
Someone's like, oh, there comes
That's
the Prince
tough.
that was promised.
Yeah, it doesn't flow. It doesn't
Yeah.
flow.
T-Law works.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
T-Law.
Yeah.
Lawrence of Evergladia.
Ooh.
Evergladia.
Are you kind of close? They're not really close to the Everglades.
Yeah.
Florida's a big state.
on it.
Florida's
Yeah.
a big state.
Yeah.
I
I really
work on
shouldn't
that.
have fucking said that thing about the toilet.
No, that's fine. This is a free space. Do you flush the winds too? Do you get home and you're like, I gotta get rid of the bad plays from the winds?
Yeah, I'll watch the wins too. I'll watch the wins too.
Will you be like, whoa, that was a sick throw?
It's nice to see the good plays.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like those are fun to watch.
Yeah.
More fun than the bad, but you got to watch them all. It's like, but it's twisted. It's like my brain is weird. Like I almost want to see the bad ones more.
Yeah.
You see the good ones, you're like, oh, that's sick. But it's like you got to see the bad ones. Like those are the ones. Like if I don't watch those, like I could skip the good ones and be fine. But if I don't see the bad ones, it'll linger.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have a sickest throw?
Sickest throw.
Yeah.
That's a good question,
Good question.
man.
Good question.
Thank you. We can come back to it. We can circle back.
I'm trying to think.
You might have flushed it.
Flushed, dude. It's gone. Well, let's come back to it.
Okay.
Okay. You can just answer yes to this question because then you'll look cool. If you had beaten LSU in the national championship, would you have let us interview you the next morning drunk?
You guys did one with Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Good answer. We were at that game. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, LSU was insane that.
I probably would have done an interview with you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
love that.
You guys don't like to interview the guys that lost, though. It's not as fun.
They typically don't want
They
to.
don't really want to get into
no,
it.
yeah. I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Would you want to talk to us? Like if you're
That was brutal.
the
No,
worst
I wouldn't
loss of
have.
your life?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have talked to you guys after that
Yeah.
one.
All right, well, let's go.
After a win, though? Yeah.
Yeah, the positive when you guys kicked the shit out of Alabama, that had to feel awesome. That was
great.
no doubter.
That was fun, man.
And going into the game,
was
it's
awesome.
like still, hey, this is Alabama. They don't lose these games.
That was supposed to be, I mean, that team was stacked.
Yeah.
It was Tua, Devontae Smith, Judy, Henry Ruggs,
Yep.
Irv Smith, Josh Jacobs, Najee Harris. Defense, they had some ballers on defense too. I mean, Quinnen Williams. They had a ton of guys, but that was supposed to be like one of the best teams ever. So we felt like Coach Sweeney, another thing, come back to him that he was great at. He always made us feel like the underdog, no matter what. It's like we hadn't lost all season, and it seemed like he made us think that everyone thinks that we suck. So we're like, all right, we're gonna show all these people. It's like we could be playing, Georgia Southern like early in the season, it'd be the same thing. Like these guys don't think they can beat you.
So in that game, was there a moment because you won 44-16, I believe? Was there a moment where you're like, this is over and we got this? Because it did feel like a coronation at the end. Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not until I'd have to go back how the whole game went, but not towards the end because they were really good. And they had a couple like huge touchdown plays. Like we went up, we had a pick six early to put us up 7-0. And then they went down through like a bomb to, I think it was Judy, honestly. I can't remember who. Like a 60-yard touchdown. So it's like they were a little bit back and forth early. So like we're going to have to score a lot to run away from. But yeah, toward the middle of the fourth quarter, we were we were in a good spot.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a great feeling.
We started doing some QB runs just to like rub it in a little bit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Would he make you feel like you're playing against Wake Forest? He'd be like, no one thinks that you guys can beat these guys?
Yeah. I mean, not that exact line, but yeah, basically. I mean, that type of thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but we uncovered a deep stat in the NFL. It goes back throughout the entire history of the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to listen to this.
Long-haired quarterbacks have never won a Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
What's the longest haired quarterback that's won a Super Bowl?
It might be Joe Namath, and he was like Shaggy.
Was Roethlisberger had a half long?
It wasn't. It wasn't in the long years.
Yeah.
Tom?
No, he didn't.
Always
That's when he
short-haired
lost.
The
Tom?
ones when he lost.
Yeah, long-haired quarterbacks never won the big one.
What is this? What are you going through right now mentally? Let's talk about it.
I'll be right back.
It comes back full
That's a crazy stat.
Yeah. So you could look at it one way or the other. You could be like, hey, I'm going to be the first to break the mold, or
Yeah.
cut your hair and then you win a Super Bowl.
That's the answer.
I don't know.
That's statistically.
One or the other, yeah.
Yeah. Would you cut your hair?
I would. I don't know when though. Like Marissa likes me with long hair.
Right.
I had a buzz cut in 8th grade till like middle of 9th grade. She wasn't a big fan of that. So she's like, you need to keep it. I'm like, so I'm not that attached. Like I would cut it, but I'm like, you know, she wants me to keep long hair. I'll keep long hair. So
Yeah.
I do. I mean, now I'm used to it. I've had the same haircut since I was in 10th grade.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely more comfortable with it.
It would be nice as a man with long hair to see finally somebody who looks like me win a Super Bowl.
Dude,
It's
I
like
got
representation
I
matters.
gotta put all the long haired guys on my back.
Exactly.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Wait, would you cut your hair if you won a Super Bowl? Locks of
probably
love.
not.
Donate to the kids.
Ooh, Super Bowl winning
that's a good
quarter
question.
hair would be pretty sick.
I would
I gotta
match.
say yes to that. Locks of love. I mean,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna match?
I'll match.
you'll match?
If you do it, I'll match.
We got to do it together.
And we
I'll
have
do it.
like the
Max is doing. Max just matched as well.
Wow.
Holy shit!
match.
Think how many
Yeah.
little kids
So
out there.
Super Bowl, we all cut our hair.
All three of you.
Yeah.
How long have you been growing your hair out?
Since senior of college, so 6 years.
I'm like 13 years, 12 years.
So this is
You
serious.
guys get cuts though? Like
Yeah, I get
trims?
get trimmed up.
I don't want to do. I'm only doing this if you do it, just because I needed to say I wanted to match.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, no, that's great. Golly, you guys put me on a spot.
You could say no, and then we just shame you for not donating your hair
Yeah.
to kids.
And then-
let's circle back to this. I'm interested.
This is all you winning a
I'm
Super Bowl.
interested.
Like
Yeah,
that's.
I love it. I'd be thrilled to cut my hair.
I think you got to say
Super
yes
Bowl.
right now.
You know what I like though? I like that the reason why you're so hesitant is because you truly believe that you will win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's-
you're
I don't
considering.
want to. Yeah,
Like if you were to ask
hair.
me that, I'd say fuck yeah, I'll
yeah, if
cut
I'm
my hair.
yeah,
if I win a
whatever.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
it's like that's not a good answer.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I mean, I think we got to.
That is awesome.
I think you got to do it though.
Think about it.
The
Before
three
this
of
is
you.
over, we're circling back to this.
Okay.
Think about this. Finally, all your lookalikes will stop being women.
Yeah, true.
Great point.
Does that weird you out?
That's
a little?
actually a great
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
There was one. You guys seen the one in
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one was crazy.
That one was
She did
crazy.
look a lot like me.
Yeah.
And it was like just like enough to piss me off. I'm like, dude. Some of them I'm like, she doesn't look like me.
Yeah.
And her, I'm like, damn it.
They
She
got me.
does look like me.
Yep.
Man.
But she was at like every game. And it was a little weird. I'm like, all right, can you stop? Like we're getting off the bus for the game, trying to get ready. And like I've seen you like 10 times. Like, dude, it was tough. I don't know if that's worse for me or her, honestly.
Yeah.
Did your wife, girlfriend at the time, was she like jealous of her, or was she like that's weird?
What do you mean jealous of her?
Like I don't know, because she's like, I would assume that if there's a girl that likes you so much, she's dedicating her life to dressing up like you. She probably likes you a little bit too much.
No, I think Marissa, she definitely wasn't jealous. She was more like, that's just weird.
Yeah.
Especially after the first time. It's like, all right.
Get
The
it.
first time I met her, like getting off the bus literally before a home game. She's there, jersey, headband. And I already heard about her. I'd been prepped. I'm like, all right, take a picture. Like, we do look similar. Thought that was the end of it. No, she came back a lot.
Yeah.
And so it was, Marissa was like, all right, it's kind of weird.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a price bit when you have long hair. It's like it's probably you're a little bit taller than me, maybe like a couple inches. But sometimes people see the back of your head,
A couple.
and you're sitting down at dinner, and the waitress
that-
comes up and they
yes.
go, "Excuse me, ma'am."
Yeah, exactly. That happened to me in Jacksonville. And it was, we had just sat down to eat lunch somewhere, and she comes up to the table and she's like, "Ma'am, would you like anything?" And I like turn around, and she's like, just runs off.
Yeah.
Runs off.
Who were you with?
Marissa.
Okay.
Wife,
Because
yeah.
all right, that's good because it's happened a couple times to him when he's with us, and
Yeah.
that's bad.
That's not.
bad.
That's like worst case scenario.
No,
Bust his balls.
These
so
guys
bad.
forget about it so fast. Yeah.
They probably never bring it up.
Yeah,
Well,
never ever.
if you're with
Steakhouse in Vegas.
it was
That one
Brazilian
really
steakhouse.
bad,
Yeah.
really bad.
And if you're at a table and it's like 3 girls and you, and then the waitress comes up and she goes, "Hey, ladies," that's a bad situation too. That's happened to me once or twice.
Yeah.
No, it's happened to me a few times.
Yeah.
It has.
I was just gonna say that's the most embarrassing moment for that waitress ever, because not only did they screw up a man or a woman, but it's Trevor Lawrence
Yeah, that's
in
true.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I turned around, she wasn't happy with herself, but I thought it was funny. Like that stuff doesn't bother me, but I did feel, honestly, I felt bad for her, even though I guess I was the one that was, I don't want to say insulted, but I felt more bad for her because it was so awkward.
Right.
So then she comes back like 5 minutes later, and it's just didn't really address it.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
All right. Well, Trevor, this has been awesome. I got one last question for you. Roback question, RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, roback.com, promo code TAKE. How bad was it that I shared that toilet thing?
I thought it was great. I thought it was one of the best parts of the interview.
Okay, all right.
honestly.
All right, my real last question is,
good.
are you aware of the lore of the kid who got his head stuck in the Jaguar statue?
Yeah, because
Okay.
yes.
Okay, because we interviewed him.
What year was that?
That was in
90, was it like 90?
early 2000s. We interviewed him
while
last
ago.
year.
It was like early enough to where no one had tried it yet. And
Yeah.
now everyone knows that you can't, that your
Yeah.
head's going to get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I know about it because our security guy, Skip Richardson, he's the man. He's awesome.
shout Skip.
He's been there since the team started. He pulled his head out of it.
Oh, he was the one who did
And
it.
he has an article in his office about it.
That's amazing.
Framed.
1997.
1997.
Yeah, that was 2 years in.
Yeah. So yeah, and
That's
we
incredible.
yeah we met him last year on Grit Week. He like just came up to us at a bar. He's like, "You'll never believe who I am." I was like, "What?" Like, you can't. I'm not gonna be shocked by this. He's like, "I'm the kid who got his head stuck." And then we verified it, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
How old is he now?
He's like 30,
Dude,
and
that's awesome.
and we interviewed him. So what, Max? He's how old is he?
That math didn't add up. So he was definitely older than whatever.
Whatever.
You don't have to talk about
whatever he is.
Yeah,
35.
yeah, yeah.
He's 35. No.
He was older than 2 when he got his head stuck.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's probably like 30.
I would
He's
say
probably 35. Yeah,
35. 35. I didn't need to say that.
No, that's okay. That was actually the worst part of the interview, not
he was
me talking
two.
about the toilet.
If he was 2, his head probably wouldn't have got stuck.
Yeah.
He had a
But yeah,
really-
he's gotta be part of when you guys win the Super Bowl, you gotta shave your head, and then he's gotta be on the parade float.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you also have to come on Part of My Take the morning after, because you already said that you do it
Morning
after the national
Yes.
championship.
If you, the
All right,
Jaguars-
I'll do it. I'll do it.
you were
All
lying.
right.
Okay.
Deal.
Super Bowl is better than national championship, so
All right.
do it.
Yes, I
Agreed.
think that's fair.
All right.
All right.
I'm in.
Trevor, this has been awesome, man.
Thank you
Really-
guys for having me. Been too long.
Yeah, I know. We were
Long
trying
time
to.
coming.
We've been trying to do this for a few years. You're the man, and we're big fans, and have a great season.
Appreciate you guys. This was fun, man.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Our great friends at Mountain Dew, they know that golf season's here. They know that summer's here. It's boat season. It's river season. It's beach season. If you're planning a lake day, if you're just hanging in the park, if you're going out on the boat, or if you're going out on the course, nothing is more refreshing than Mountain Dew. Nothing hits summer better than Mountain Dew. After Camp Barstool last summer, I remember there were some hot days, worked up a sweat. Nothing hit like that ice-cold, refreshing Mountain Dew when we got back to the cabin. And they've got the cool new retro cans, too. So delicious looking. I love the Mountain Dew retro cans. Nothing goes better with summer than the citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. It tastes like you're chilling on a mountaintop. Grab a Dew in the new packaging. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Trevor Lawrence is also brought to you by our great friends over at EA Sports, celebrating EA Sports College Football 26. The playbook is yours. Rise from high school recruit to Heisman legend, or cement your legacy as a coach by leading your program to glory. You can rep your colors across 136 FBS schools, featuring over 300 authentic coaches, 2,700 new plays, that's almost 3,000 new plays, and 10,000 college athletes with upgraded abilities. Sharpen your play style with new offensive and defensive mechanics to prove your program belongs at the top. I saw somebody playing College Football 26 last week as Mike Gundy. The representation of Mike Gundy, they nailed it. They nailed it. Perfect. Again, this is the perfect video game. It's the best video game. It's EA Sports College Football 26. Buy the MVP bundle now. EA Sports College Football 26 is rated E for everyone, includes in-game purchases, including random items. And if you're looking for codes to get them, Ask Memes, right?
Yep.
Memes. You got the codes.
Memes got the codes.
EA Sports
Tweeted
College
memes.
Football 26.
Okay, let's wrap up the show. So we talked about this last week. Zach has some admirers. So the original admirer of Zach, turns out she's married. Kind of like, I didn't know she got down like that.
Tough look for her husband.
Yeah, tough look for her husband. But then we had a new admirer of Zach who posted a video essentially being like, I want to take Zach out on a date. And this woman is extremely hot. I thought for a second, Zach, that it was Jessica Chastain and I was going to fight you because I love her. And I was like, what the fuck? Zach, what are we going to do?
Yes, there was a kind woman named Rachel who made a video saying that she would be open to possibly going on a date with me.
This message is for Zach from Barstool, pardon my take, and Zach only. My name's Rachel. I'm a Pilates instructor here in Chicago, and I think that we would have so much fun if we went on a date together. So this is me publicly shooting my shot. I have never done something like this ever in my life, but I love every video that you're in. I think you're hilarious and cute, and I think we'd have a lot of fun together if we went out and explored the city and just did fun shit. Let's go and have fun. Let's go on a date, Zach. Call me or DM me or whatever.
I believe the course of action may be message Rachel back and see, when in the near future, relative near future, schedules permitting, when she would be open to going on a date.
So we're going to do a date.
I think we may be going on a date here soon, boys.
Fuck yeah.
All right. She's a Pilates instructor.
That is correct. She does instruct Pilates, the workout classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's very attractive. Can we say that? We're allowed to say that.
I think she looks like a lovely young woman. She looks like she's driven. She's ambitious. And most importantly, she's got great taste in dudes.
Mm-hmm. She's hot.
In the most respectful way possible, yes, Rachel is a very good-looking woman, but she looks like she has a great head on her shoulders. We're teaching these Pilates classes. Very kind when she speaks.
Great head on great shoulders, too.
Now,
shout out to Rachel.
Yeah, Zach, you also, so you're not nervous, although you did tell me that the last date you were on, actually the girl canceled it, right?
It wasn't like a cancellation. It was like I thought I had went on a date this one time, and then later on in life, I was like, yeah, that date went terrible, didn't it? I apologize for that date going so poorly. When we go on this next date, it might go better. And she was just like, oh, you thought that was a date? Oh. And that was my only confirmed date.
Oh. She retroactively canceled the date.
Yeah.
She tried to strike it from the record.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
What did she say that it was?
So we just went and got drinks.
That's a
date. Fuck this chick for saying that's not a date.
No, she's super cool, super kind. Shout out to her.
Too nice.
But I thought it was a date too, and she was like, "Oh, you thought that was a date?" And I did. That was my only confirmed date, and then that has been strucken from the record.
No, we're putting it back on the record.
Yeah, it was just the two of you.
It was 1v1 drinks.
Yes.
It was a solos match.
Cross her up.
Yeah.
We went 1v1 drinks. All right, so Zach, I think part of this is you are very funny, and by the way, best eyes on the podcast.
Great eyes.
I'm gonna say it right now. If you have
striking,
if you haven't gotten a look of Zach's eyes close up, baby blue, Caribbean blue eyes, incredible eyes.
Appreciate you saying that, Big Cat.
Yes, I got you. But this girl asked you out on a date. She already likes the vibe of Zach. You just have to be you, and if you'd be you, I'm not going to get graphic, but just be you.
The date could go well. We could have a good time. Maybe go second date.
I think that's a good goal.
But we got to go date one first.
What did I tell you? You're going to only have one decision to make on this date.
And she could have already backpedaled and been like, I don't want to go on a date anymore. That's a
territory.
No.
Don't put that out there, Zach. She's into you. So you got to figure out what would be a good first date.
I was thinking we could run drinks if she's open to that. Maybe
everything is kind of video game.
Yeah. So they run duos on COD.
I don't know how that would go. I only have one controller.
I think we get drinks.
What about laser tag?
Let's start with drinks.
Okay.
Let's start with drinks.
I like that, Max.
Easy.
I like that.
Just happy hour, a few drinks, nothing crazy.
Maybe just one drink. We'll start with one drink, and then if it's good, then you go two.
Right. Well, That okay, yeah.
Well, 2 drinks total.
I thought you were
One
gonna
for
say
you.
like each date you just add 1 drink.
No, I'm saying like
That'd be funny.
if
It's like a date after dark.
Yeah.
If you marry this chick and you just become a violent alcoholic.
Oh no.
So Zach, just because it's drinks, you don't have to have a drink if you don't want an alcoholic.
Zach
drink.
will have a drink.
What would you get? What'd you get to drink? What's your move?
It depends if we do like a middle of the day or like an evening situation.
I think it's the evening.
Evening. I like maybe like a nice little tequila soda, maybe a cognac situation.
Oh,
Man of class.
all right. So Zach, what are we replying to her right now? We're just gonna be like, "Hey, you want to get drinks?"
What should I say? Should I just be like, "Hello, Rachel. How are you today?" I was thinking.
No, yes, he has to be
All
Zach.
right,
She,
all right,
she
you're
likes
right.
Zach.
You're
This is who Zach is. Let Zach be Zach.
All right. So you just,
How should we start this?
I think that's,
What you just said was
hello,
perfect.
Rachel. How are you today? I saw the video. Yeah, and then you just say out loud what you're writing, and I think it's gonna be great, dude. He's gonna crush this.
This is gonna be good.
He said, "Hello, Rachel. Hope your weekend went well." I don't know. He wasn't speaking, so I was just going.
Nice. Oh yeah, you.
My bad. I was thinking. I was brain shopping, or no, I was workshopping. I was workshopping.
I like brain shop.
Brain shopping plays.
is
Brain
kinda
shopping
brain shopping.
plays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
stopping
think
in a
about
few
it.
stores.
Yeah.
See what
But you're off to a
words you
great
like.
start. You're off to a great start. Hope your weekend went well. Is a good line.
Solid.
That's a good
solid
line.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's appropriate timing because
What do you got next?
Sunday.
Was wondering. Oh no, he just deleted. Was wondering
Oh.
if you are still open to going on a date
Yes.
together.
Yes.
What days work best for you?
I like it.
That's it. Just leave it
Yeah,
at that.
just throw it right
Send.
back at her because now
Send.
she's got to reply.
She's
Just
probably
click
gonna.
it. Just click that purple
I'm
button.
gonna spell check it. Hold on.
Her Pilates schedule.
Yeah, no,
it's
good-
probably
no,
like
good call,
unconventional.
good call.
Let her tell you what date she's available. That's good.
Zach,
We'll make it work on our end.
the only thing
Yeah,
we got to
100%.
make sure is you can't, like, let's hope this goes well. You can't be in a Pilates studio. You got to be like 4 or 5 dates deep before we get you in a Pilates studio. I don't feel comfortable with putting you in a Pilates studio. And I say that from someone who I will never do Pilates in my life as well.
If I end up in a Pilates studio, we probably won't go on another date because
Yeah.
I don't have Pilates in my repertoire of physicality or physical activity. I just
Right.
don't have that.
Right.
No
I-
core strength.
I have an idea.
What?
If she does want you to go into a Pilates studio at some point, all of us have to do a practice Pilates here.
Yes.
And we'll
Yes.
video us
Yes.
trying to do Pilates here.
We'll get a
And-
different Pilates instructor and we'll workshop it. And
Yep. Because you're going to need to do some sort of pre-Pilates before you
Correct.
do
Yeah.
Pilates. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's
Yeah.
get,
I love that group date, 6v6.
no.
I think we start at 1v1.
No, we're saying that we will be like Nathan for you rehearsal Pilates.
Yeah.
So that when you get to the first Pilates, because I've never done Pilates, I've never been in the same room as Pilates. If you put me in that room, I would probably say things that are stupid, ask dumb questions. We'll work that out for you.
I also think it would be funny to see all of us try and do Pilates.
I think
would
so
agree.
too. Dude,
Yeah.
now Zach, we could also do the simulation before the first date, where you run through it with somebody
you
in this
wanna do that?
office. You practice.
You think it makes most sense to just save any date potential I have for the date? Like, what if I have an okay performance on the practice date, and then so then I have no performance on the real date?
But do you think that having a good
You can't
performance
put your best
practicing?
material. We can't put his best material out there.
But do you
Right.
think that that's
I'm
gonna,
limited, guys.
Is that going to give you more confidence going to the date if you have a really good run through?
Yeah, maybe. I think he's saying like do it. We don't put it out till after the date comes out.
Yeah.
Like, we might burn his.
You
best
don't want
stuff.
to.
I don't even think we put it out. I think that we run the simulation.
We just want you. to have a great time.
I think we just have to wait and see if Rachel's still open to possibly going on a date, and if she
She
says
is.
she would like
She
to do
is.
that, then me and Rachel go on a date, and then we'll see how that goes.
I think you just be yourself, and she's going to be head over heels. I told you, you got one decision you got to make on this date.
It's a first date. No early celebrations. We're waiting for the DM back.
All right. Is it sent?
We did not drink the champagne
Sent.
early.
It's officially sent.
Sent.
We have sent.
All right. Good for you, Zach. This feels good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know Rachel.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're going to be so polite on this date.
It's
It's going to be
gonna
the
be
most
crazy.
polite date of all time.
Everybody's polite on first dates, right?
No, not
but
always.
you are the most polite, and she's going to love it. She's going to love it.
Zach, let's try to stay out of the kitchen on this date.
What's up?
Let's try to stay out of the kitchen, like the incident at Applebee's.
I was just going to tell Ann that
Anna.
I was going to tell Miss Anna that we enjoyed the her service. She was great.
The boys went to Applebee's to end chill week, and our server came, and it was almost like a fine dining experience, which I respect her for. She took all of our appetizers and didn't take our entrees, and we were confused, and we're like, wait, is she going to also take our entrees? I was like, Zach, go tell her that we have a lot more to order. And then Zach just came back like 15 seconds later shaking his head, and I was like, what happened? He's like, I ran after her, and I got all the way into the kitchen, and they started yelling at me because I was standing in the middle of the kitchen. So
they just went too deep.
Yeah, that's just. But you
learning experience.
You just
learning
follow
experience,
directions, which I love about you. Just go get Anna. You were going to go to the end of the earth to get her.
She did come back for the.
She was phenomenal.
She was phenomenal. She's fantastic.
Waitress. Yeah, loved having her. All right, good show, boys. Got some good interviews coming up this week. And, Takey's on Friday. So smash this. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to all of our where you get the podcasts, Takey's are on Friday. Officially, Takey's are coming on Friday. Okay. Number 3.
I think that was me.
I think that
I
was
don't even think you
PFT.
said a number.
I think it was.
I think you just said. Ugh.
No, that was memes.
I said
I
the
can,
number 3.
I can see it. I can see it on the waves. That was memes.
No way.
No.
No, that's 4.
Oh wait.
No, he's not. I can't tell.
I still think it's memes.
I don't even think PFT said.
Sounded like me.
Pug?
I hate to say it.
I think it was memes.
Pug's taking a look.
PFT blurted out. Ugh. That's first, right?
No, I can't see. Wait, go up.
What do we got, Pug?
Oh wait, no, it actually was PFT.
No,
Oh.
it's down there.
But I know exactly. You can see
Yeah, it was
yours.
Mine
but
was
you-
gone. No, mine was gone.
No, yours was not gone.
What would you have guessed?
I thought it was you, but
I guess 3. But PFT didn't even say a number.
No, I said 3.
No,
no, it was PFT.
mushmouth.
So 3.
6.
It was 77.
I'll do 59.
26. I don't know.
99 Pug. 44.
51.
21.
Mm. 62. What would have happened there if it was 3?
I thought it was going to be 3.
What would have happened?
I think I would have attacked PFT.
I think you would have had to
I think
attack
would
him.
have, yeah. It
You
would've been
absolutely.
Cage match.
No, it would have been my fault.
Oh, yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been your
You're
It would have been my
closest,
fault.
yeah.
No, but I was the one that ruled that it was you.
So, Memes, who do you kill first?
Me.
Always Max.
Well, no, actually, he would kill Shane first.
Yeah,
or
Shane.
Shane would. Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably all do a blind poll of what order we'd kill people, and then we could just.
I think we could figure out
Yeah.
through the blind poll who's who.
Who's who.
I bet we could, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pug would just be heartbreaking.
No, Pug
Is
would,
that-
Pug would pick no one.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Zach would for sure pick no one.
No. He would pick himself. He absolutely would. I just want the boys to have a good time. I don't want to be in their way. All right. See everyone Wednesday.
Love you guys.